Hello, everybody, and welcome in to... My camera's being messed up. I don't know why. I'll work on that. But in the interim, we are on episode 2. Technically, it's episode 2 of Whispers of the Vampire's Blade. Hi, everybody. How are we doing? How are we feeling?
Fucking great. Can we skip this whole recap bullshit?
No, we can't. We can't skip.
When's the jet?
We can't skip. Yeah, I mean, we can't skip yet. So just bear with me here. So let's talk about what happened last time we played, guys. Can we do that?
Yes. If I pee myself, I think it I think I'll be like a urinary tract infection because I'm like burning liquid coming out of me all the time.
Not in game. I see.
Yeah. My character's fucked with his new patron. He's giving off black goo that is described from Bub as eating away at the world, at living material. Anything living or once living, like wood planks, it eats. Any organic material. Very interesting.
Yes.
That's my side of things.
How are things happening on Marian's end? Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I exist part 2 Electric Boogaloo. So I guess I left my store and there was magical lock mechanisms, so I could not lock the store to go meet the crew. Was a very awkward meeting of said crew, but I think it went somewhat okay. And then we came back and my store was robbed, and now we have let the people know that it has been robbed, and we'll see what happens in a week's time if I get my ass whooped. And then also, yeah, I'm still trying to weasel my way into the party, but it's still going awkwardly. Thank you.
I don't think it's going too poorly, though, all things considered.
No, it's going okay.
Yeah. Your ship got robbed. Your shop got robbed.
That was really unfortunate. Yeah. But it's fine. Now I just got to pay them back somehow. All more than any money that you guys have collected in your campaigns.
Yeah.
It's a small village worth of money. We're a party.
True.
Well, we're gonna have to be a rich party because I have people to pay.
You have people to pay. What do you think?
And with the power of our budding friendship, we will pay it off.
It really sounds like you're a gold digger that's just like, hey, Pookie, I need some fucking money. Can we go do some adventuring so I can spend it all on my bills?
Yes, and why are you coming for my character creation? That's my whole lore. So.
What was stolen? Crazy. What was stolen from the shop? Do you remember?
I absolutely remember. There was an immovable rod that ignores gravity. There was a ring of the ram that stores 3 charges and unleashes a spectral ram out of it. And then there was a wand of magic missiles that never got explained because we got distracted.
Yeah.
Magic missiles is a spell, and it allows you to cast a spell.
And it's worth a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you recall the amount across all 3 items that you will likely have to pay back?
What? It's like between 15 and 20K, right?
I thought it was like 5 Gs.
It was.
And one of them is 5. I know.
It's 21.4 thousand.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah. 21.4 thousand. It's a lot of. That's a lot of. It's a lot of hooch.
Yeah.
Taxes on that?
No. Just know that if the taxman cometh on this one, it's not going to be as kind.
Be easier just to find the items and return them.
Good luck. That's what I'll say is good luck. Good luck. It's going to be difficult. You did leave a message with them. What was your do you remember what you said to them before the stone became inert?
Something like, hi, store robbed. I'm sorry. Please don't be mad. Ooh, still sorry. They took 3 things. I'm sorry. Help.
Yeah.
I think it's relatively close to what
I think that's really close, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think the response was, why are you even talking like that? Yeah, we'll be there in a week. Yeah, and then you went to say something back, and you realized you were just talking at a rock that served no additional purpose.
You'd think someone who worked in a magic store would know what the fuck how to use that stone, but apparently not.
Yeah, live and learn. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. There were some weird things that were happening specifically with Ivan. Let's see from the outward perspective, from everybody else here. What can you guys really recall?
He was having issues with changing into his animals.
He was talking to himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
Out
really never
loud.
brought that up. Like, you guys just let me get away with talking to myself.
I
when
kept
it was,
being
within
like,
earshot.
who are you talking to? Like,
That's
what?
true. Yeah.
I
don't
asked
think I
several
wrote-
times.
I didn't miss that. I got that. But there was a lot more concern on Ivan's face, right? It wasn't just as simple as like communicating with himself. He was kind of caught on his feels there. He felt shameful, and he was very concerned with this. He said he never felt like a problem or a monster before with this curse, and now he feels specifically that way, which is going to be an interesting turn of arc. And above board, I think some of you guys know what's going on. Obviously Ivan knows, but I don't think everybody is really aware of that. I think Cain said something to the effect, is Tiamat bothering you, or is Tiamat like cursing you, or are you double cursed now? And Ivan said something like that. Something like that.
Well, because it sounded like he was talking to himself, and his only experience is like Tiamat trying to talk to him and stuff. So, yeah, and they came in contact with that before.
I didn't quite anticipate the initial reaction and gathering of the group the way that it sort of occurred. You guys, when you came together, it was the introduction of Marian to the entire party, but then we saw quickly that Cain and Ivan stepped off, that they clearly had to have some communication. I want to know from the side of Anju, from Sera, what do you two think that conversation was about? Like, before he obviously had admitted it, right? Before he was like, the jig is up. You got to kill Poppy freely, right? You have to kill Richard freely.
How we felt about Cain giving that up, basically.
Yeah, snitched
Yeah.
immediately.
I like honest Cain. It's nice.
Not
Straight shooter.
ideal.
Maybe a little too honest.
Blunt.
Pretty upsetting that he did that. Like, that was meant to be a group conversation, and
Yeah,
instead Cain took it to a private conversation.
Yeah.
Though he explained that he did it because he's like, he needed something to like get on his good side.
Sure.
And it's like,
Obviously,
I get it, but also,
at your expense, it's fine.
yes,
You're really thrown under the bus on that one.
yes, very much so. But we talked about it. And from my remembrance, Ivan doesn't seem too distraught over it, but we'll have to
It's hard to get distraught over you wanting to kill my father when I've been talking about wanting to kill my father for so long.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
I'm like, yeah, I get it. I don't want
Yeah.
to kill him anymore, but like,
Yeah, and somehow it's all been, this all has also kind of been pinned on Sera to do, just because I was the one who, like, quote unquote made the agreement, but like everybody was there, and I was like, well, I'm not agreeing to this, and I was like, well, I guess I have to be the one to agree to it, the Paladin.
Anju is
So
ultimately down for whatever if it means that his nemesis can be taken out. So
yeah,
whatever. We're no
Yeah.
strangers to
Cain
killing
wouldn't be so
people.
hard on Sera if he felt her morals were aligning with his morals.
Right.
So,
What does Sera have to
Yeah.
gain from that?
what does Sera have to gain from it? Honestly, really, we needed to get out. Good standing with House Thrani is really what she can gain from it, and that is important. To have that good standing. So that's really what it is to just like be like, hey, we did this thing, we made this agreement. I upheld my end of the deal. Like, let's be on good terms.
Yeah.
Additional to us being released in the first place, and they're watching you, so.
Yes.
They are, in fact.
Right.
You're
They're
being
watching
somewhat
me.
coerced, I would say.
Slightly. Yeah, I would say slightly. That's pretty accurate. Ben,
He's a liability.
Not the
you
ankle bracelet, dude.
You had a lot of information dump last session in regards to your own backstory.
Yeah.
How's
So,
Anju feeling about that?
Probably, like, he's scared. He doesn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And he is a little annoyed. I think I don't know. He doesn't know what to feel and he doesn't know what to expect. And for me as a player, it was like, shit, I have like information that Anju has been keeping a secret this whole time, where it was like, you know, whether it was never a good time to bring it up or whatever, if he thought he was going to handle it on his own, it like very quickly became everyone else's problem. And so it was like, I was having to catch Sera up on it and everything. But like, Anju is, I think Anju's primary emotion is just, I guess he feels a lack of agency over his own, to know that he's been sort of not necessarily manipulated, but that someone's been watching him, or someone's been sort of, you know, protecting him. Even like he's definitely sort of like a fiercely independent type. So to hear that there's been things going on that are bigger than him, that involve him,
Yeah.
and like basically choices being made on his behalf by someone that he is estranged from and doesn't really know anything about, and he just feels powerless. And, you know, I would say he feels a little offended. Not that he has any right to, but I think that, yeah. And he's just a little bummed out to, you know, he even took it personally that Marian got to meet his grandfather before he did, you know, like he's not taking it well at the moment. And he also has no idea what to expect, and is worried that his past is going to harm his friends, who have become his like number one priority, basically. So yeah, he's not doing too hot. He's acting like a teenager, I would say, a little bit right now.
Would you say there's a significant amount of parallels between Anju and Ivan's story, at least in that regard?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like surprisingly similar backstories, honestly. But I mean, you were discussing that with me, but yeah, I think that Anju and Ivan have a lot more in common than they maybe originally thought, and not to mention the fact that, you know, our families actually know each other.
Yeah.
But you know, it's probably just two kids with powerful patriarchs that have maybe learned how small they maybe actually are.
So
Maybe
then
we're brothers. You don't know.
I'd like to propose.
Yeah,
I'd like to
think I have an
propose this idea then, that I feel like it's something that's not been really questioned a lot. Can you each see, or do you feel like it's important to see, or is it something that you've also neglected because you don't want to face it, where all of you feel as if your own fates, your own destinies, were sort of predetermined by your forefathers, by the people that came before you and sort of laid the road out?
I mean, I feel like that's what Ivan's been trying to fight with his father for his entire life.
Yeah. Because you're all tied together, even if you don't necessarily know it yet, or how you are tied together. Even those of you that don't really have a direct relation to things. Cain was eloped into this courtesy of the events of the previous adventuring party, which was almost the entire upper generation of Ivan's family. And
It's like Star Fox.
in so many ways, yeah, it's very similar, yeah. And there was something that was dropped, and I don't think that Tracy got it for Sera, but something in regards to her own history was pulled on by Binder in the conversation in House Thorani. That there's more there than is going on. So this is why I had you guys kind of write your prehistories and that long questionnaire. Like, I want to know, because I'm going to pull threads from every part of your backstory into this experience. And that's kind of where we are right now. So then let's kick into our game. Let's dive in. We pick up right in front of the Shining Tome. Still raining. You have a half an hour to make your way specifically to the Myriad Tower to seek one by the name of Vior Malek.
So it's like getting close to midnight?
Yes. Ivan, you are at this point, I'm assuming, redonning your attire. Everybody else is kind of standing around, sort of swallowing the effects of what's just occurred and watching what happened to you. Everybody else is probably pretty normative, right? Very familiar with. Marian, not so much, though, even though Squid is not here right this second. And the city lives on and walks around you. The floor is yours.
Where exactly are we? Like, what was the last thing that happened? Help me out.
I've been changed back into a human again.
Mm-hmm.
Or a
Yeah,
half elf.
I'm
Sorry.
naked and getting my clothes on.
And he dripped on your hand the ink that was kind of eating away at
right.
your sleeve or fur or whatever it was eating. And got an hour until we have to go meet up with these people who sent us platinum coins, 4 platinum coins to come, hang out.
We're still in the shop?
You're Malik.
You are still in the shop, yes. Do you remember what the letter said?
I just woke up, bub. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad you called me, but I just got here and I just arrived inside my own brain. So
The letter said that these coins have many friends, one of which whom like to meet you. Come to the northeast stairs of the Myriad Tower at Upper City at midnight. Bring travel gear and those that you trust. Also bring your sense of urgency and a knack for discretion. Give this parchment to the guard near the stairs and he'll let you ascend. The note is signed with a cryptic V beside the black silhouette of a stylized lantern.
Oh, it's Black Lantern shit, bro.
yeah, that's right. It's normal, but I don't think. Do any of us know anything in game about the Black Lanterns, or is this still?
I failed my check
That's right.
on information.
It's like above table. I roughly know that.
I think Anju at this point has at least discovered that they are not to be trifled with.
Mm-hmm.
They're not like the Emerald Claw, though.
You don't know.
They're different. Okay.
They are different, but I don't know if any of us know that. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like Anju's just gonna be sitting there staring in the middle distance, waiting until we have to go.
Marian,
Yeah.
you just witnessed a half-elven man turn into a bizarre ink spilling stoat. And
It's just not alarming to us at all. Really.
nobody is surprised by this. Do you think that you would be a little surprised or maybe even concerned?
I'm definitely a little concerned, but I think I'm like really trying to blend in right now. So everyone's casual reactions, I'm just
Sure.
like, oh, I guess this is normal. I might ask like, so how long have you been turning into like a skunk or something? But I don't know.
So he's not normally acidic or whatever that was.
This is a new feature.
Sorry about that, Anju. Do you need any care for that?
Whatever. Anju doesn't care.
What's more important is how is he a human again? At night.
It's a good point.
This is true. What?
I-
Something
While I was
happened?
away, I attempted to fix what is wrong with me, but it seems like it may have made it worse. In some ways and better in others. I didn't know how to tell you guys, so I tried to force a change. You see how that went?
Did you find the witch?
Yeah, we met her.
Well, I wasn't there for that.
Marian's boss.
Oh, you all know my boss?
Yeah, no, we met her at the Goblin Market.
I missed that.
Oh,
I was
that's
She was so pretty.
Oh yeah, you were off with the hag.
I was
remember.
in the brothel with the hag.
Yeah. No, yeah. Well, it was
Yeah.
while you were off with the
Dream brothel. Sorry,
with the
Succubus,
hag,
sex and whatnot.
figuring out
Marian's
your
boss?
dreams. Yeah, we
I
met.
love not having context.
We met Marian's boss, and she told me why she did it. I understand, and that I have to better myself in order to get rid of it. But I tried to force it. Stupid
Is
me,
it-
right?
Is this like a nightly thing? How often do you
Every
There's
night.
become?
sense motive on him, like
Yeah, what specifically would you like a sense motive?
he said he's trying to force it, like he has full control over it, and I don't think Cain would believe that if he knows anything about how curses work at all, or like the magic involved with that. I don't know.
Okay, sure, a sense motive could help you here.
Fuck. Okay. Guilt.
Oh my
That's-
god!
wow.
This
Huge.
motherfucker.
Cain, you
Huge.
don't think that he's giving you the full truth. Cain, you know how sharp and silver-tongued Ivan can be. In
Oh, yeah.
all scenarios.
Is the new
Oh, yeah.
arbiter of the truth. This motherfucker knows the truth.
And
I would just put points into that, bro.
he's either not telling the entire truth out of embarrassment given his current situation, or he is deliberately lying, in which case you can see through it.
I'm gonna pocket it. I'm not even gonna say anything. Just gonna note it. Just jot that one down.
Yeah, I'm like a puppy with his tail tucked between his legs right now. I would imagine that it wouldn't come off as just directly lying. Like it might just be that I'm not ready to tell you.
Well, Anju believes you.
Omission of the truth is still lying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please.
What are we going to do? Are we going to go and meet these people then, or are we just going to take their gold and be on our way?
I feel like we kind of need to now, because if Marian left the shop in order to come meet with us, it's partially our fault that she owes so much money back.
It is not.
I prefer what Ivan said.
You out of your mind?
I think
I mean,
we should at least try to help.
we don't have to
Yes.
do what they say, but we can go hear what they have to say. And if it seems easy and it's easy money, we agreed that we want to stop the end of the world, but we might need some coin in order to do so.
And she owes 21,000 gold by my calculations.
And I intend on repaying that. I'll find
Not
a
on
way.
our dime.
No,
No, we split our adventuring equally, and we did just lose one member of the party, so it's not like it'll feel like you're losing anymore. Like we're having to split it an additional way, and it seems like this
Shouldn't
quest
speak
might have.
about Scout like that.
I'm just talking realistically here, and this adventure might. It sounds like it's gonna pay out heavenly, so
Do you think Scout's still mad at us?
I think Scout might be the arbiter of the end of the world.
I don't really care about that.
Can we circle back to me maybe coming along with the party for things? I would like that a lot if allowed by your grace. Thank you.
You can keep talking in
Fucking-
people's heads, then yeah.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
I am good with this.
As the leader, I am also good with this.
As
I'm outvoted.
the
I remain
That is
neutral.
correct.
Some of the sass still lives in you, Cain, and I love that.
All right, shall we head to these individuals then?
Yeah, what are their names?
There's a symbol of a black lantern on the envelope.
How
I
would you have a
suppose-
black lantern? Wouldn't that be? I guess the lantern's black, not the light. Sorry. Head's a little foggy.
We should probably be a bit on guard because from what Anju has said, the Black Lantern is no good. So
It says to come. The letter says to come with supplies to go on a journey, like traveling supplies. So, how are we looking on that? Do we need to go? I don't want to like go there and then we don't have anything. And they gave us literally money to spend in the thing. So it's like, here, stock up, get ready.
True.
We're going on a trip. So I don't. Does her shop have?
No,
Affordable
the cheapest thing in here was like 2,500 gold.
Yeah.
Like some potions or something? Like
No, we gotta go to the 7-Eleven for that.
okay,
Yeah.
well, yeah,
It's
if we only have an
it's-
hour left, we should hit the 7-Eleven up, guys. Probably.
I think that there's a small shop on the way. I don't know if it's open this hour, but fairly familiar with these halls.
You should procure potions and rations and bedrolls and all the sorts of things you need for a trip.
Agreed. Maybe prepare a few spells as well and some scrolls in case we need them.
Do have scrolls left over.
You kind of get
Oh,
the
I'm down
grander
to hit a
sense that the coins that you were given was sort of like a door knock. It was like a, hey, people like money. Here's money. But this is only just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot of friends if you want more friends. You don't know what that means. It could mean a lot of money. It could also be a trap.
The only reason I like money is from its magic items, and we just went in massive debt, pretty much.
I mean, we could go into more debt.
They stole more than.
I'm either
Stole
gonna
one of
die
these and one of
getting
these.
myself out of debt or die by Sasha. So I like me either way. I gotta do what I can.
It's just a loan. It's just a loan, right? We'll bring it back. No, absolutely not. We can't use these items, Ivan. That would be immoral.
Of course, yeah. Nobody in this group has done anything immoral.
If you'd want to bring upon the witch's wrath further upon you, I don't know how much worse you can possibly look when you transform, but I'm sure she would help with that.
Next time I transform, I'll give you a nice big hug and you can find out.
Right. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen anytime soon, then. I saw what you did to Anju's hand.
How does Sera look through this conversation?
a bit concerned. But I think she wants everybody to be able to work together on this. So she's going to hold her tongue
Okay.
and not cause
Sera?
any... Yes.
Do you have a weapon that you can possibly use in your condition?
Yes, that is something else I need to look into. I'm thinking about getting a shield and a blade, a one-handed blade.
Do I
And
know
shield.
of a shield or like an armory or a?
Sure, there are smiths all throughout Sharn. You could find a
Yeah.
smith. Now,
Yes.
it's worth noting that it's incredibly late. They all have operating hours. Most
Yeah,
of them
we'll
are
bang
open.
on the door and yeah, let's just go bang on doors. That's good. Listen, is there anyone that I
Steel
know?
chicks.
Anyone that I know as since I've been here for so long? Is there anybody that I know that like I could maybe haggle at waking him up at this hour?
I could think of someone, but it's not close. You'll end up being late for sure. And it probably wouldn't even cost you. It would just cost some time and sweet talk.
Is there like a shopkeepers union that I would just be able to, hit up my fellow shopkeepers?
I
Do
mean,
me a favor.
I am willing to be late and getting. Here, I'll say it again. Sera, I actually have a friend that I might be able to get you a shield.
Oh,
I don't know if I can get there and back in time. I'll have to go alone since I'm quicker. But I might be a little late if you guys can cover for me.
okay. If you would be willing to do that, that would be good because, yeah, I guess I won't really have a choice outside of this to acquire a.
Sir, can I get a
Squidinkidink
perception,
shield.
please?
Yes, perception.
Sorry about that. Both of my pets became extremely needy simultaneously. So
It's okay.
what did I miss?
Nothing. You're about to find out.
Let's go.
I'm going on an errand.
Sera, the periapt, the charm that hangs from the almost like pseudo choker that Ivan has been wearing, that he actually got from Sasha. One of the gems that seem to be just on the outside of the larger charm has taken some color to it. When you know before that they were pretty much like almost diamonds in the sense that they lacked color, they lacked tone, it was just shape. But now it's taken color to it. It stands out. It's a little hard against his skin since, well, I mean, I guess now since he's dressed, you can it sticks out a bit more. But that's something that's worth noting is that his necklace arrangement seems to be different colored now.
Interesting. Sera will make a note of that,
Okay.
but not necessarily point it out.
I don't know whether I'm evil yet. I like this.
It's like a mood ring.
Yeah.
So yes, if you are able to do that, that would be good, and we can meet you there. Just
Amazing.
in case things go wrong and I need to prepare for
Be the
any.
brawn.
Yes, and I'm not quite at my full capacity right now, so that would be good.
Absolutely. I'm gonna get to go, and then you guys figure out everything else. Get us some rations, and yeah, we'll meet at the stairs.
Should we show up or wait for you if we're going to be late? Should we try to be on time?
Try to be on time, and then stall for me.
Okay.
What could go wrong?
Let them know. Let the guard know that we're waiting on one more. Give them my description. I should be able to be let up. Give them a code word. Code word is pink frog.
Frog. All right.
Where's he going?
He's going to acquire me a shield and sword since
A sword too.
Think you really
well,
should choose one or the other?
I do have, I have this.
I'll get you something nice.
Pulls
And I
out
just-
a
I
morning
just-
star that's like a. I have this thing.
What are we waiting for?
I haven't used it much. I would prefer a sword. If you can't get me a sword, a shield will do.
I'll get you something nice. Can I sense motive on that? That maybe she would prefer a shield.
Yeah, I mean, you don't. I mean, she's being earnest, right? I think she definitely wants a shield, especially since like she wanted to inevitably grab onto it, but without the proper fingers, she's failing to grip appropriately. So,
Like a shield, you can get. You could use a shield like
like a
on
targe
your
over the
damaged
arm.
hand, and then you could. Is it your? I guess it is. It is your. So you'd have to learn to use your weapon with your offhand, potentially,
Oh,
right? Because
that's
it was your sword hand that got damaged.
He's
That's a good
two-handed,
point.
though, right? Like,
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a two-handed sword.
I mean, was it
Yeah.
two-handed? Okay.
Yes.
Either way, I'll take off and
Yes.
I'll start running at a manageable pace.
Okay.
Anju just
More than
like
I can
casually
keep up, but
discussing the logistics
as quick as possible through the rain.
of your amputated fingers.
Ivan, you could clear this very quickly.
I thought of the same thing. As soon as I'm out of earshot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like Anju before I got pulled away, Anju wanted to reassure Marian, don't mind the wizard. He's a little. He lived in a cave for like a really long time. His social skills aren't.
That was a while ago, Anju.
It's
I'm
just,
feeling much better
he can-
now.
yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyway, he can just be a little, let's say, rough around the edges. He doesn't mean anything by it.
Well, I hope to prove him wrong and that I can be an asset to the group. Thank you guys for having me. I didn't expect this when I kind of blabbed at you about everything today. So I'm excited. Thank you.
Anju's still kind of drunk. Will like big paw like slap you on the back. Like you seem great to me.
Our camera turns as it follows Ivan exterior to the Shining Tome. You sprint into the street and tell me where you'd like to go and what you want to do.
I'd like to go to my friend's house. Who is this friend?
Well, it's not technically a friend, but you know it's someone that has quick access to an armory. It's a larger, surlier man, human man.
Sergeant Dole.
It's Sergeant Dolam.
Yep.
Dolam.
Dolam.
Mm-hmm. How would you like to get there?
As soon as I'm out of earshot, I'd like to ask for a little help. Excuse me. And I'm like sprinting along. I could get there a lot faster if I turned into my lizard form. Shocker lizard, to be specific.
Is that so? Well, I've dined on your memories already. I suppose it can't hurt. Would you care to tell me a bit more about that thing around your neck?
It's a druidic collar I was given so that I could speak when I'm in my animal forms.
It's easy enough. Is it hard to hide the truth from your friends?
I've done a little too much lying lately, so it's actually kind of easy.
Well, sinners do sin, and something that remains consistent across the annals of time. I can appreciate that much in you, Ivan. Of course, I'll give you control. For now.
Appreciate it.
He steps away from the control of your form. You
Does that
assume
mean I get control?
you assume control, and you can choose your form.
Jesus. All right. P. Shockley, here we go.
You more than double your speed as you begin sprinting through the city. Sorry, Lacey just brought me a Dairy Queen Blizzard, so I'm going to enjoy this.
Jealous.
Yes, as you're sprinting through the city, you clear the gap. People are hesitant to see you because from whence you move, you sort of emit this like static cling even across the liquid surface. But it feels good. Despite what you sort of...
the rain?
Yeah, despite what you sort of leave behind you, knowing full well that some of this blackened ink-like material is flooding from you, you're quick about it. You try not to do much. You don't dawdle. And over the course of a few minutes, you cross the most of Middle City into the armory. They don't shut down like a shop. They always need guard on staff. Do you revert forms?
I'd step out into a little alleyway and yeah.
Do you wait for the guards to come through, or do you just step into the guard shack, the house?
I'd just step in. Fucking own this place at this point.
Heard. Okay. Okay. Let's set... There. As you ascend the stairs into the guardhouse, the jail, you are met by a handful of guards. They see you, they don't really think much of it. It's almost as if you were anticipated to be there or expected. In fact, one of them even nods to you. But they're not quick to make conversation. They let you by.
Dolan upstairs.
They nod and pass by you on the steps.
Thank guys.
You ascend to his office. The door is shut. But before you can even knock, you hear a,
Come in, Ivan.
What's up, old pal?
I heard from Miriam.
Oh, yeah? Did you also hear the greater news?
You care to illuminate?
I need a favor. Kind of as like a sorry for lying to you forever and like, you know, all that sort of stuff.
You think I honestly lied to you?
I mean, I feel lied to.
You just kept your nose clean.
I don't
It's
do drugs.
hard. You may not do drugs, but you did a lot of things. Made a lot of people very angry.
Tell me about it.
But you didn't come here to badger me. What can I help you with?
I have a fallen soldier that needs some help getting back up. They recently, in a very heroic deed, shattered their hand, no longer have use of it. So they're looking to
Retire.
switch over. No. They want us to just switch primaries. And instead of being as offensive, maybe be a little more defensive, if you catch my drift.
Yes. Like to leather back a shield. Tied to the arm.
Yeah. Maybe a small sword to go with it, but mainly the best shield.
Yes. I can make something happen. If you'll allow me a few moments.
Of
And
course.
don't steal anything.
I wasn't even going to think about it. If anybody's going to catch me, it's going to be you.
he steps away. Do you do anything? Wait, and you'd be like, yeah, I steal shit.
I mean, I'll glance at his desk, obviously. Like, it's wandering eyes. Like,
Sure.
I'll read it upside down, man. Like, I'm not going to, you know, sift through it all. But, like, if there's a document on top that says FBI's most wanted, like, if he's that dumb to just leave the cookies out of the cookie jar.
Give me a perception, please.
First person to roll under a 20 tonight has to...
Yeah, it's true. You guys have been kind of killing it so far. Yeah, I think you will find the comings and goings of a group by the name of the Emerald Claw. It appears that Sergeant Dolam is attempting to follow them throughout the city. The documents dictate that they are moving with aggression. They're searching for someone or something.
I was on that list at one point.
It falls off about a week after you guys disappear.
Interesting. So yeah, it's one of us, if not still me.
Or multiple of you.
Yeah, why not? Why not everybody?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's something we have.
Could be. Yeah.
We did have that cube that Scout really liked for a while. It could just have been another pawn. From
Did that have
whole
a
group?
Didn't that have an emblem on it?
Nothing that would be useful to you guys. No. After a few moments pass, he'll return with a longsword, nothing fancy, and a steel kite shield that has a leather back and multiple straps to festoon it to an arm. It lacks the traditional hold for the metal brace, as much as it is almost borderline to cut off the circulation of the arm and tie it to an arm.
This is what I have.
You're spoiling me, man.
Sure. Yeah. He kind of looks at it and he weighs what you're saying. He doesn't feel that way with it, but he just
Why, is it
agrees.
just pretty basic?
Yeah, it is. It's basic. It's not designed to. It's clearly not something that they would use, but it's something that they've picked up over time. You know, with prisoners coming in, some of their collective things have been brought in, and he just basically went to like prisoner collection and collected what he could to give to you.
Next time I'm in town, I'm gonna bring you a gift basket as a thank you.
I'm thrilled with the concept. You can tell how accurate it is by my face.
Eat. Is he actually happy, Bob?
He doesn't smile. There's not a smirk or smile. He's like the Ron Swanson, right? Just straight-faced the entire time.
You seem like a jerky kind of guy.
His eyebrows go up, and the eyes kind of like wince. I do like jerky.
Yeah. Long nights on stakeouts, you need some calories. Good protein, I get it.
Well, this has been thrilling. I'm fortunately glad that you're not angry with me.
I've kind of made peace with that. Got my own problems that I'm dealing with now. I wish I could stay and talk about it. You seem like a good therapist. Somebody to just listen. Tell me it'll be all right.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna fucking leave. I'm gonna turn.
He doesn't even say goodbye.
Yeah. I assume I probably can't change forms on the way back because I got big armor, so I'll just start jogging.
Now
I got a
remember,
big shield now.
you can.
Oh, can I?
You can transform in your belongings. That's part of what the collar does. It allows you to stay inside of your. So as long as you put it in your equipment, it's treated as yours. So you can move back.
Okay. All right. I'll start sprinting back towards the stairs then.
You got it.
Shockley it up.
We return back to the shop just before everyone had decided to leave. Is there any conversation before you head to the streets?
No, I think we should just be on our way.
Yeah, we kind of got to make haste right now.
You'll arrive in time. It's not like you're going to be late, but you have no idea how long it's going to be before Ivan arrives.
I feel like Anju would want to fill everybody in the same way that he did with Sera. Like, I don't know. Anju doesn't know very much about the Black Lantern. It just kind of, because that's where we're headed now, right? That's. Or am I getting confused?
The bag of holding,
Yes.
like in your character sheet? All the
Yeah.
stuff in it.
I think I still have the party's goods.
How many
believe you
potions
do.
do we have?
Let me see.
Do I have any belongings? And if I did, how would I check that?
My notes.
You don't really have much in the way of adventuring gear. Most of your day-to-day is like going to and from work. So if you wanted to collect things, you would need to go back to where you're staying. But even then, you don't really have adventuring gear.
Yeah, I
You're-
just kind of have like a notebook and pencils. Yeah.
Yeah. You have what you need to cast spells. Outside of that, you're good as it's going to get right now.
My
Cool.
notes
You
say
need a
we have
bedroll and stuff, I think.
3 potions
Yeah.
of cure light wounds.
We got to get you stocked up. We got to get you a backpack.
I'll sleep on the ground. I don't need a bedroll. It's fine.
No, I think out of game you actually take like negative debuffs.
We have
Oh.
one per
sometimes from
person.
that kind of stuff.
You can use scouts. We have 1 per person.
It's true. Scout never needed it.
That is
Oh,
true.
okay,
We do have an extra.
okay.
We have 1
I-
bedroll per person, 1 water skin per person. But I mean, I don't know how up to date this is because I'm terrible. But
I've got a cure light wounds wand and a cure moderate potion, 2d8 plus 3, and a restoration potion, which I'm not even sure what that does.
I have
Guessing
3
it's like
potions.
poison or something.
I have 3 cure light potions, which makes sense because we had more than that. We had a couple of cure mediums or whatever, and I think so it would make sense
Okay.
that we only have 3 left. I think. And
I
then
mean, we're not like in bad shape, really. Then I guess I have 5 rations on me. It says if we travel, we need rations.
Everbright Lantern, I think, is something we picked up along the way. 3 trail rations per person, but this could be out of date. But this is what I've got on my list.
I've got a magic scroll from the clerk's office that I would have had identified that I just noticed on here.
Oh, it says we have 21,000 gold. That's crazy. No.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
Did we ever
That's
identify
crazy.
the?
Good, we broke even, guys. Great.
Did we ever identify the
right?
blue rod that we had? I think we did. Is that the? Or was that just like a puzzle-solving dealio? The
puzzle
sapphire
piece.
at the end of it. Yeah.
Puzzle piece. Well, I got a magic scroll that I wouldn't know what it was, but I don't know what it is. But yeah. So I don't know. Probably just need to make sure we have food before we go, and then we should be good then.
All right.
Oh, I got demon blood still.
Should we try to get some rations somewhere along the way? Is there like a stand we can stop by and
Drive through? Can we hit a
yeah,
drive-through?
a quick drive through? And
General stores, you have to remember like the hour. There's not unfortunately there's not a 24-hour 7-Eleven in Sharn.
Why don't we just go back to Miriam's and beg her to cook us up with some cheese and stuff or something like that's not as perishable.
I feel like cheese is relatively perishable.
I mean, okay, bread,
I mean, cheese,
jerky,
okay. Cheese.
I'm just being honest.
I rolled the
Cheese
hero
is
on the
already
cheese box.
spoiled technically, so
Exactly.
it does last. It's not like milk. It'll
we
last.
stick
a
it in the
little longer.
bag. Doesn't that like preserve it or something? I don't know. It's like in a
Just get
magic
American
time
cheese.
suspense. Like, just put it in the bag. Throw some ice cubes in there. It'll be fine.
Okay, we could go back to Miriam's and
She
get
does
food.
like Ivan, right?
It is also in the opposite
with us.
direction where
Ivan's
you're
not
supposed to
with us.
go.
Fuck it. Let's just go.
We've never
Yeah.
needed supplies before.
We'll figure it out. We'll forage.
Okay.
Anju will kill some vermin, and we can
Yes.
I tried.
spit roast some
I
rats or
tried.
something.
We'll figure it out. I'm not worried.
I know it's easy to forget when you're looking at your backpack and you're like, there's no food in here, there's no water in here. But you guys should still have thousands of gold, and most cities still accept gold when you're
Okay.
hungry.
Well, I don't know where we're gonna go. They could put us in a fucking desert. They're like,
True.
this is
It's
true.
vineyard,
We
and I'm
could-
like,
that's-
we're not
we're not-
prepared.
Yeah, we're ready for like being out in the trenches
yeah,
somewhere.
yeah. You have to see first.
I suppose so.
Okay.
So let's just head there then.
So to advance,
We'll be fine.
you begin making your way to the Myriad Tower. You've been described a location, and you're not quite certain what to expect, just that it's a fairly nondescript structure. It's a part of Sharn, and it rises up into the stormy skies. You're not really sure what it was used for previously, but Sharn's old. It's been here for likely longer than all of you have in years combined. But that's okay. You arrive outside of the northeast stairs, almost 30 minutes to the second. It's blocked by a heavy iron gate. There's no guard in sight.
So we would be expecting a guard to let us in, right? Like this is.
I think so. Yes.
Are we supposed to knock?
Does
Is there a
anything
door
look
knob?
amiss? Like maybe blood, or like there had been a scuffle in the place where we're supposed to meet this guy?
Perceptions.
Yay! Wow,
That's
that's
our lowest
really
rolls
low
tonight.
for me. That's really
We
low.
have 3.
Hold up. I'll get there. Okay.
That's a 4 on the die.
Oh hell yeah! That's not
Okay.
even a max roll. What the
Dang,
hell?
Anju.
We,
Yeah,
we
no, I got-
all just have perception.
My,
Crazy.
If you rolled a 15
Told you I
or
was an
greater-
asset.
I got quite a few disgusting skills after that level up now.
Rolling 15 or greater, you will see that nearby, sitting in an alcove, there appears to be a beggar who is not... He's not so keenly trying to hide as much as he is He keeps peeking up at the gate, and he's watching you. He's very intent on what he seems to be doing. His eyes trace back and forth to and from whatever he's holding in his hands. Looks to be some sort of small cup. If you rolled a 25 or greater, which that's one of you, you are able to locate what you believe is a hidden lock in the gate.
A hidden lock?
Yeah, it's just the smallest, faintest outline, but it stands out to you.
Can I just tell them that there's a lock there?
Of course you can.
Yeah. Y'all, there's a lock here.
Anju's instinct is to just try to pick the fucking lock. But
Yeah.
We're on time, right? Like, we
Is
made
that
it
it?
on time.
are we early or anything? Like,
Did you read? Was there a key in with the letter?
Maybe it's best that we just sit and wait, since we have to wait for Ivan, and maybe somebody will just show up.
yeah.
That sounds like good logic to me.
Normally
And if they-
I'd just pick the lock, but I don't think that I don't think we should push our luck with these particular folks.
Maybe the guy sitting over there knows something. We could ask if he's seen a guard. Maybe they just went inside to like use the bathroom or something. So maybe we ask him.
Maybe it's a
Cool.
test.
Go drop this gold coin in his cup.
Wait, there's just a guy? There's just a beggar, right?
Give her a gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'll go over and like say hello.
He carefully looks back down to his cup and then up at you before he thrusts it up, almost in your face, holding this cup. And you can see that there's a few small coins in the bottom of it.
I'm gonna put a coin in and say, "How are you doing?" with like a big smile.
What coin do you place into the cup?
Whatever coin Cain gave me. What was that? A gold coin? What was it?
It was a gold coin.
Yeah, we don't even have anything lower than that.
Sure.
We only keep big bills around these parts.
Yeah.
He hears the coin fall into his cup, and he quickly looks down into the cup, eyeballing the golden crown before shaking it a few times, and puts it back up to you.
9.
What do you mean, how am I? It's raining, and I'm homeless.
I'm sorry. I don't have anything more.
No, you have to. It's wrong key.
It's the wrong key.
It's the wrong key.
Are you looking for a specific type of coin?
He shakes it really loudly in front of you, and he shoves it back up.
Can I like yell over and be like, "Hey guys, can I have one of the coins that they gave us, please?"
Oh yeah, what were they? Was it like 4 platinum or
They were
something?
4 platinum coins.
Were they different? Are they different in any way?
Yeah, can I like inspect them?
Yeah, I mean, yes, they're even different shapes.
Who has them?
I don't know.
Okay.
So they're differently shaped from normal platinum.
Anju, we always give Anju all the things, I
Gonna
thought,
say-
pretty much.
I generally am the keeper of the stuff and the things.
I don't know how he got in that. He weaseled his way in that position, but
I mean,
you
above.
know.
Well, it makes sense, you know. Like,
I mean, it doesn't from my perspective, but
oh yeah,
yours
well,
it makes lots of sense. Yeah.
if he's you know, based on character sheet, it kind of makes sense. But yeah, if you don't trust Anju to not steal shit, then I understand.
Well, I just know you're a smuggler, right? Like you were a smuggler, so.
Yes, I am literally smuggler subclass. Anju's not gonna want to give this guy, like a gold's not enough. What are we?
Just give it to me for a second.
Fucking
Just-
fine.
might-
I'll hand you one of the weird platinum pieces.
And
You
then
can see like physical pain on my face.
can I like, I know it's raining, but can I like sit down so I'm not like looking down at him? I'm like on the same level as him.
Of course you can.
And can I show him this and say, like, is this the key you're looking for?
He flinches his eyes a few times looking at it, and he holds the cup over to you, asking, like, visibly asking for it to be put inside of the cup.
I'm scared to trust this. If I give you this key, do you have the key for that door?
You'll have to find out.
Can I sense motive?
Of course you can.
Anju is furious
I feel like
with
there's
this
just
man.
a fucking coin dispenser in the gate, and you just gotta go put a coin in it. But that's my guess.
Well, they said that
I'm
they
not
said there
there.
was a guard.
I'm
Who's
not
to say
there
this
right now.
guy
You don't
isn't
get to use this
guard?
information. I'm not
It
there.
said
I'm
to
just
get
I'm
a
talking
get the
about
letter too. I thought.
And what did the letter say? It said it has friends or something.
You can't determine if he's lying or not.
I mean, I could. Because I'm pissed at this dude.
I think it's best.
You can't.
I think it's best we just give
It
this
is-
person the coin, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
I like this guy. Seems trustworthy.
So I'll put the coin in the cup.
Anju's like getting closer and closer to the cup, just ready to snatch it out of his fucking hands.
Pulls it back to his face, and he flinches his index and thumb from the other hand in, pulls it out, and he like smelled, bites onto it a few times, puts it back in the cup. Thank you, but that's the wrong key.
Huh?
Can I kill this guy?
I mean, you can.
I'm not asking you.
Can you describe
No.
the key that you're looking for? What is the key for?
Key to open a log.
Give him the letter.
They were
Anju.
to speak in riddles.
Perhaps the letter will work. Yes, try the letter.
Roll it up and put it in his cup, Anju.
And fine, like, sure, I'll hand it over.
Get
Or,
a
like,
coin back
what-
while you're at it.
Is there like a hint in the letter that we missed or something? Like,
Do you read the letter again?
yeah, like I want to take a quick once over
Sure.
on it. I want to read it one more time and see if because I don't remember exactly what it said.
These coins have many friends, of which whom would like to meet you. Come to the northeast stairs of the Myriad Tower, Upper City, at noon. In this case, midnight. Bring travel gear, and those you trust. Also bring your sense of urgency and a knack for discretion. Give this parchment to the guard near the stairs, and he will let you ascend.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, we didn't need to give him a coin.
Imagine reading guys.
Ah, yes.
Okay, I will. Can I negotiate our gold and platinum back to give? I'll give you this if you
Oh
give
my
us that.
gosh.
You can try.
I would love to. What is that?
bad
What would I
team.
roll?
Diplomacy?
It would be a diplomacy check.
Okay, sure. 23.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, rolling, it's only half of it. Now you got to convince him
Gotta-
with actual words. And
I
unfortunately,
don't know how to make a good case for this. Okay, well, so what about intimidate?
guy.
What about intimidate?
Well, it says guard. Like it says here on the paper that we're supposed to deliver this to a guard. Like obviously you're a guard in disguise and you don't need our money. We're on an important adventure. You know.
You see
I'll-
a
I'll give
dagger
you-
on my side? Have I got a hatchet? I'm not brandishing a badge. No. I'm homeless. You think I want to sit in the rain?
It's like I'm gonna like talk to the party. Like it says we're supposed to give this to a guard. This guy
Ivan.
is.
You will arrive at this time.
Can I see if he's lying about not being a guard?
Sure. Give me a
Welcome.
sense motive.
Welcome, Ivan. We
29.
He's
we're
not
doing the
lying.
stalling.
This
I
dude's
really-
telling the
by now.
truth.
So sorry.
They've given him hundreds of our gold.
What? You gave him what?
They put a
Um,
platinum coin in it.
He's
Give
not
him
even the
letter.
guard.
We put one. We gave him one coin.
Platinum coin.
Motherfucker,
And
hey, you can keep any money. We just need the platinum back. There's special coins. We gotta keep giving to our friends. We just
No.
Yeah.
It's my coin. No takesies, backsies.
hey, Sera,
yes.
do you like this shield?
Oh, this is lovely.
Nice.
Would you like to use this
Hi,
shield to
Ivan.
intimidate this man in order to give us our platinum back?
I suppose I can. Yes. I take
This
I take the shield because I just upped my intimidation and my level up.
Listen, you try anything, I'll piss on you.
You think I'm afraid of your piss, and I walk.
You don't know what
toward
I've been
him.
eating. You know what the homeless eat out
yeah.
here.
I feel like we all like exchange a knowing glance of like this guy thinks we're afraid of being pissed on after everything
I'm
we've
not afraid
been
of
through.
piss. I made
I
it through a sewer.
As a newcomer, I am afraid of piss.
It's raining. You'll be fine. It's raining.
Yeah.
I am going to grab the shield from Ivan
Sure.
and walk up to this homeless individual. With my shield up front and forward,
Yeah.
I kunk,
What's our-
kind of slam it into the ground. Now, listen to me. I would like you to give us our platinum piece back and let us know where we're supposed to go. Or perhaps this new fancy shield that my friend just got me, I can experiment on how well it works on, I don't know, perhaps your toes.
She'll
See how
do
it
it.
goes into the ground? Clunk, like that? Well, maybe we just move it a little bit closer. And I move it just a little bit closer toward him.
crazy.
Maybe just a few inches closer.
She'll do it.
She'll do it. She's crazy.
She'll
I
do
see you're
it.
not
that I
wearing
made her do
any.
this.
I see you're
I
not
would
wearing any
cut a man in
shoes.
half once.
And
Cut many men in half.
it would
Give
really,
me-
really hurt those little toesies of yours, those little piggies of yours.
Give me an intimidate, please.
Those
Can we
dogs are
stack it
barking.
by gassing her up?
Oh no! Okay, I'm using a reroll,
Those little toes.
For sure.
guys.
First reroll. Let's see what you
I
get.
promise I put specialty in intimidate. Okay, let's
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Okay.
20. Okay, 20. 20 is good.
You bring the threat, and it feels solid. Nobody wants their toes lopped off via a blade, let alone something dull, blunted like a shield. But he laughs. Really? That was infected anyway. You can have it for free. Take it. But still. And he rattles it again. Wrong key.
Yeah, we got our platinum back.
Okay. What?
The key
Did we?
is the note. It says it
Did
on the.
we-
it's- it-
didn't
it
we just
said
give
it in
him the
letter.
note?
Not yet.
No, I'm
Oh,
trying to
we
get
read
the
it.
Trying to get the
fucking
money
platinum
back.
back.
Oh,
But
oh my
I don't. We
gosh.
don't
Can
seem
you-
to have leverage with this man.
I mean, I was the one who made the mistake. Can I try to convince him?
You can
Is that-
try.
I mean, we might as well, that's diplomacy.
Classic brick wall bub NPC moment.
Okay.
Perhaps, Miriam, you just hand him this parchment and then, yes, talk to him about entering in.
Okay.
Tapping
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna grab the parchment and I'm gonna show it to him. I'm not gonna let go of it though. And I'm gonna tell him like this says that we're supposed to meet a guard out here. And if you are not that guard to help us get into the building, I apologize. I made a mistake. And I cannot imagine what you were going through, but we need that coin on a mission that we are sent on. And there's potentially lives at stake if we do not do this mission. And I apologize that I made this mistake if you are not this guard. But if you would be so kind, you can keep the gold coin. If we could just have the special platinum one back,
We got that back.
I would really appreciate it, sir.
Did we get that back?
No,
I thought
you guys didn't
No,
get
he
it.
was
Oh,
saying
we
you
didn't
could
get
have
that
the
back.
toe. He was saying you could have my toe for free.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have the coin.
Oh.
We got jack shit from this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Playing a little good cop, bad
he,
cop
he
here.
wipes his eye with his hand. This is the saddest shite I heard today. You ain't getting it back. Wrong key.
What? Is this parchment not the correct key? Is that what you're telling us right now?
And he's holding the cup.
The
It's in
parchment.
the cop. Put it in the cop.
Would you
Oh, I'm
mind,
about to-
Miriam, putting it in the cup?
Just let me shoot him in the
Yeah.
head.
I'm gonna, I guess, pop the parchment in the cup.
When you
That's what I was told to
when you
do.
stuff the parchment into the cup, something happens. You begin to see beyond him. It's no longer like this humanoid form in the sense that it's like an apparition. There's nobody there. When it slides into the cup falls to the side through his hand, and the coins sift straight through into a grate into the sewers below. and you hear just
Fucker.
sort of on the wind.
Can I cast Mage Hand to grab it?
That was the right key. And you can hear the sound of the gate opening behind this.
Yeah, we'll remember that, bub. We'll
Can I
remember
cast
that.
Mage
Some
Hand into the
illusion
sewer and
shit
grab it?
right there.
Can you cast Mage Hand? Yes, you can.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd like to cast my Mage Hand into the sewer and just grab it real quick.
I would
Let's go.
like a dexterity check.
Sure.
It's an extension of yourself. I'm going to set the DC at 14.
Oh,
I'm gonna re-roll that. I use one re-roll. Fuck! I lose it. I ain't gonna use 2.
Okay. You are unable to get it fast enough.
fuck!
I tried. I'm sorry,
Damn.
guys.
It's fine.
I am
I'm-
sorry. I made the mistake there by giving the illusion the coin.
Listen, we thought it was a good
Looks
idea
like you owe
too.
more money to more
We
people.
did
That's
as
fine.
well.
It's honestly the.
Look, at
I'm
this
not even
point-
worried about the value of it. It's just it might be important because it's just different. It just seems like it might. You never know. You never know when
I feel like if it was that important, they wouldn't have just like classically mailed it to us, you know.
Sure.
But well, if it is important, it's my fault, and I accept responsibility for that.
Okay, so if anybody has to get their head chopped off because we don't have 4 coins,
Oh,
there
no.
it is.
This is my fault as well. I didn't cast Detect Magic.
See,
Did you guys do anything while I was gone?
No. No.
I got you a beautiful shield and even a
and
longsword.
I
I even got you a sword.
Oh, you did?
Yes!
Thank you, Ivan.
I thought I was being a good friend
What did you not
to the
ask
person
us?
that wants to assassinate my father.
Did you not ask us to
that we
stall?
want to. Want is a strong
Asked
word.
you to get rations for our trip.
Nothing was open. It's the middle of the night.
Knock on a door. You got $1 billion in this
We're
town.
fucking wanted.
Ivan, the truth is,
I'm not wanted.
we actually don't know where we're going. So we may not be in like the wilderness. We could be in another city and we can just buy rations in the next place that we go to. We've
We
come
are
to
in
that.
the
We have
wilderness.
we
I'm
have
eating Anju
trail
first.
rations.
And if not, then Anju can forage.
Or we just eat on you.
I'm loving the debate that we're having
I'd like to
right
see
now.
you try.
I can
But
turn into a
wait.
giant toad that could eat you in one bite.
We're on a time limit, guys. Reminder,
Yes,
set an
yes.
hour.
Did the gate unlock?
Maybe we go through that potentially.
Let's
Yeah?
head up. Yes.
Okay.
Guys, I'm already hungry.
We have. I'm gonna get the trail rations out and
I'd
throw
like
them
some
at Ivan.
fish. Fish.
We have trail rations.
As you
Fucking trail
turn
yet.
and
Eat
face
your
the
trail mix, bro.
Myriad Tower. It's a series of steps that ascend into darkness. It's definitely very clear that it spirals around the length of the tower, and you have no idea how far, no idea how far you have to ascend.
I know how to do this. We got a BLJ up the stairs.
The BLJ.
Backwards
That's
long
This is
jump.
for, 'cause
Oh.
you guys aren't gamers.
Get some culture. Jesus Christ. No, I'm kidding.
So uncultured.
My bad.
I'm like, this feels like a situation maybe. Would we want Anju to like stealth forward a little bit and see what he can see how far it goes, see if there's any danger ahead, or do we just want to kind of fuck it? I don't know.
Ask that in game.
It seems it's like pitch black up there, like we can't see anything.
All right, Ivan, what's
Correct.
the game plan? You're the leader, right?
Well, I learned a new trick recently.
Oh.
Can only hold this for a few minutes. So Anju, we're gonna need you to move fast.
What's your new trick?
I cast invisibility on you.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hold on.
Don't worry, he's still here. We just can't
Oh,
see
it's-
him. Got about.
It
4
happened
minutes.
already.
Go scout ahead. Make sure there's nothing waiting for us.
It's a good idea, actually.
Nice.
is
I
the
won't.
nice.
I won't be needing my plus 13 stealth for this one.
Last thing we need is Ivan run around.
Well, I
with
guess I still make
invisibility.
noise, right? Like
You do still make
invisibility
noise,
doesn't.
yeah.
But
But
can I also try to stealth?
Yes, you can. It affords you a massive bonus to stealth. If you want to go ahead and ping the spell up, it will let him know just how much.
You get a plus 40 if you're not moving and a plus 20 if you are moving. Let me find out
Okay,
my
so
list real
plus
quick.
33 to stealth. So do I?
Oh, do I have to
need
roll a success?
No,
Not the
he's
music
willing,
cue.
right? He's willing to accept the spell, so
true,
it's
true,
fine.
true.
Go ahead and give me a stealth, my friend.
D20 plus 33?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, we got some powerful people that can detect you.
45. 45. Perfect. All right, my friend. Did everybody
not enough.
agree that they wanted to stay behind?
I just think we.
If he's got invisibility on him,
While
Yeah.
he's running up the stairs, we should just move up slowly. I think that
Yeah.
he'll
Yes.
come down and warn us, so we should just move at.
We'll move
half
at a
our normal
slower
speed.
pace.
Should we also be sneaking?
Good idea.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about like booby traps or something, but it's like that doesn't seem like that would be. I think we might. Above table, I feel like we were being overly cautious, but I don't actually know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just like, is there like a wall or anything? Does the staircase have like?
Yeah, of course.
So this is like indoors now.
What you're looking at is a spiral staircase. It is stone. It is cut stone ceiling, cut stone floors, and walls. There is nothing, so far as you can tell, that looks like any kind of decor.
Okay, well, I will, I'll quick and quiet as I can. I guess I think I'll stay maybe up against the outer wall. Because that would, and then I'll just keep my eyes ahead and just see what I can see and just kind of go until I see a person or a door or anything.
The corridor stretches ahead like a wound carved through the tower itself. It's narrow, it's symmetrical, and feels impossibly long. The walls are smooth, dark as oil-slick glass, reflecting only the faintest shimmer of light from behind. As you continue to ascend, that light dims further and further, as if swallowing the glow rather than bouncing it back off of the walls around you. Each step that you take seemingly echoes forever, despite your silence. I need to know what you do after ascending for the first 20 seconds, because light falls to nothing. It is pitch black dark.
I mean, I'm debating just getting out the lantern, but I mean that defeats the purpose of being invisible and stealthy.
Does.
So I'm like, but it's also like, okay, now I literally can't fucking see anything. So like, if there's a hole in the staircase, like I can't fucking see it.
True.
Is there a way to like progress? Like, I don't know. I feel like I could just like keep my hand on one wall and just kind of like crouch down and like check as I go forward, but
You can.
or I could go back and ask the party, but I feel like it's against every instinct to just like walk into complete pitch darkness. I can't see anything ahead of me at all.
Nothing.
Can I
There are no doors.
can I throw a rock? Like I'm trying to.
Do you? Do you even have a rock to throw?
I've got like arrows and stuff. I don't know, gang. I don't know.
There are no doors, there are no windows. There's no changes in material or texture. The scent of the air is old stone, never shifting. It's like walking inside of a thought that refuses to end.
Hate that.
Fucking. I'm trying to figure out. Anju just doesn't have the expertise to. I mean, can I like use some sort of knowledge? Just like I'm trying to figure out if this is like an illusion or like. But but Anju's not really. I've got knowledge dungeoneering, but
You can call back to the others. You've not ascended that far.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and do that. I'll just turn back and it's because to them they still are they still somewhat in the light.
You don't know. You've
Okay,
gone so far that you can't see them or hear them anymore.
Okay, and I don't hear anything at all.
You do.
Okay, what do I hear?
You hear the sound of things moving off of the stone, but you don't know how far.
Moving off of the stone.
Yeah. Think like how boots might clip stairs. But you're not sure if it's close. The way that this is designed, it almost sounds as if the sound itself is swallowed and it's regurgitated thousands of times through unseen mouths.
I mean, we were invited here.
You were.
So...
You pause for a second, Anju, and you begin to think.
I certainly do.
Is this some sort of bizarre test? Is this an audition for something more so? What do they hope to gain from this? Am I overthinking it? Am I underthinking this? Is that sound coming from above me or below me? You are living currently in a liminal space, very much so.
I feel like after what we experienced in the in House Thorani, he's very paranoid that he might be experiencing another illusory issue. You know what? I'm gonna get the fucking. We've got torches and we've got an Everbright lantern. Does an Everbright lantern just work as a torch?
Yeah, yes.
I really just want to see what happens with a little bit of light.
Sure.
I either light a torch or I just get out the lantern because I can't fucking see anything. So I reach into I imagine the lantern and I pull it out.
Yeah, you pull your back to the side and as you sort of flinch open its basin and you ignite what you can to illuminate. You start to put your bag back behind you and you realize that your bag clips the wall, but there wasn't a wall behind you previously, and when you turn, it's a flat stone surface from where you once came, and you're standing on the first step with no way down.
Sorry, come again?
There are no steps descending.
Okay, can I run my... So there's just a wall behind me now.
It's completely solid.
Can I take one step forward, while facing the wall? A step backward, rather?
Yeah.
Up the stairs?
Uh-huh. You do so.
Does the wall stay where it is?
Yeah.
Fuck, can I, I don't know, I want to try to contact them and reach, see if they can hear me.
What do you do?
I was gonna, he's probably gonna put his paws up on it and feel around and maybe pound on it, just to see.
It's solid stone.
It's not thin. Fucking A.
While you're thinking of that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm flabbergasted.
It's been
Anju's. It's scary.
More than a few moments. You said that Anju had 5 minutes.
Who said that?
So
Ivan.
it's been more than that.
No, it's a little less than 5 minutes up to this point, but as far as the tower stretches, he should have been at least at mid by now, coming back to express that there's some light, there's a door, there's a window, there's something. But there's nothing. The only sounds you hear are the sounds of raindrops from behind you.
He should be back by now. He'd be visible by now, so it's not like he could be playing a trick. Now's about the time that we start getting worried. Maybe move a little faster.
Okay.
If the most stealth awarded him capture, we have no point in being stealthy anymore.
All right, then let's make haste.
Sera, you got a new pretty shield. Maybe lead the group.
All right, I'll head first.
Sera, you realize that stealth is not much of an option.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yes. Everybody else falls into the shadows, the darkness. They move on the pads of their feet, but nothing that you can do has ever really fielded you an opportunity of being silent. It's really the nature of being a paladin. You are coated in oftentimes majestic and very heavy metal armor. It does not
Can
really...
I hear that?
What?
Can I hear
Oh, yeah.
them coming?
Clink, clank, clink,
Yeah.
clank.
So I can hear them coming now.
Yeah, the thing is you're not sure if it's coming from the wall or behind you. It doesn't make sense to be coming from the wall because that's
But
a
like-
descent downward.
Reasonably, Anju would be able to recognize Sarah's clinking by now. It's characteristic, right? So I would at least
That's-
know that it's her.
That's a you thing. Do you think Anju would recognize the sound of
Absolutely.
her
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. We've been through way too much shit. There's no way.
footfall? Okay.
So that would be like a relief, and like at least I can
Yep.
hear it, but I can't tell where it's coming
The
from.
question
at
is,
all.
Anju, is why is it coming from above?
Can I climb?
Stairs.
Can I okay? So I hear Sarah coming from above me. Can I
Yeah.
look up? Can I hold up my lantern to try to
Sure.
illuminate the ceiling?
It's about 12 feet up and leads directly into stone.
So I'm just in a box of stairs. Super cool stuff. I feel like Anju's gonna slowly start ascending back while facing the wall.
Sure.
Like he's gonna be looking behind him occasionally, but he's keeping an eye on that wall just
You-
to see what happens. And
you
then yeah,
hold-
we can.
Hold your lantern up as you start to wind around the steps. You step backwards. You realize that the field of view seems to trail off.
Can I call up into the ceiling? Can
course
I?
you can.
Can I? Sarah? Anybody? Like directly up, where I hear the sound coming from.
Sure.
I'm going to speak.
Sure. There is no callback.
We don't hear anything.
You hear nothing.
At some point, maybe I'll just be like, "Hey, Anju, you up there?" Since we're
Anju?
not really being stealthy anymore.
You hear nothing. The question I have for the other party. Anybody using light?
I maybe cast Spark perchance. Would that give us some light?
That would give you guys about 5 feet of firelight. It's like that of a candle.
Unless anybody's got anything better, I can, I guess, light my finger.
Well, that helps a little bit.
Got 2 torches.
A torch maybe give us more visibility. Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Wait.
we light one of those.
Wait, what if I? So I can hear them coming. I can't see anything. As far as I'm concerned, I'm trapped in a stone box. Can I put the lantern? Can I go back to the wall, the back wall, and put the lantern out, and then try to touch the wall again in the pitch black?
Of course you can.
So I'll put out the light and then put my hand on the wall.
Still stone wall.
So it's still there. So the light isn't causing this.
Correct.
All right. Well, Anju's got nothing.
Squid, do you, as Marian, light one of the torches? Or do you keep this to candlelight vision? One of which is 30 feet, and the other of which is 5 feet.
I feel like maybe we light the torches.
Okay.
You know, there's no point in being stealthy, right? Is what we've kind of established. So yeah, I say let's light the torches. Let's see what the hell's going on here.
I would agree.
Sera, do you take the torch?
I will take the torch and move forward.
What do you do with your sword? You're not given a scabbard.
Well, if one of them holds the torch behind me, will I still get visibility?
You should get some visibility, sure.
All right. Marian, perhaps you hold on to this for me and just walk behind me.
Absolutely, Tootly. Got you.
Do you have any thoughts or words from Cain or Ivan?
Like this is
We're
like
in the darkness now too.
before
well,
our doom.
Yes. You are in the darkness, but it is abruptly lit by this torch. So the 4 of you will be able to see.
Okay.
I
Go
think
find Anju. Go to the top.
Maybe he got welcomed by a greeting party. Maybe there's a pot of coffee at the top.
Okay.
That's wishful thinking.
Is
Sera-
that the way to distract him?
Sera, I want to know how far do you go? How far are you willing to traverse the tower? 30 steps, 100 steps.
Yeah, like 100 until we see something dangerous, and
Sure.
like I'll keep going.
Okay. I need perception checks, please, from the 4 of you. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, I leveled that up too.
Cobalt, Squid, and Frost. You swear it, you have passed by the same chipped flagstone 3 times. Maybe 10 times. And you pause for a moment as you continued around. You've maybe passed it 100 times.
So is it like a staircase that's inside of a tower, or is it like I could like fall off the edge?
It's a
if I walk
staircase
to the right too far.
inside of the tower. There is no ledge.
Inside. Okay, so we're in an encapsulated
Correct.
spiral. What we assume to be okay.
Anybody else getting a little weirded out? Like we're not
This-
making any progress.
We've
yes.
been here before.
Yes. Something
Detect
is
magic.
amiss.
When you cast Detect Magic, I need you to make a Fortitude save.
Oh, blinding by the light.
There's magic everywhere.
So I can only hear footsteps, but not voices.
Okay, rolling that. There we go.
I'm about to start knocking on the floor.
Can you
Do we all
instinctively...
need fortitude?
No, just him. When you cast the Detect Magic itself, this isn't your first rodeo with magic of this nature, and you are expecting it, so you're able to flinch your eyes closed just quick enough before it blinds you. You're caught in something.
Can I do a knowledge arcana to see if I know if it's a some kind of spell like bubble we're in, or
You can try.
He said the thing.
You are aware with your
that.
vision that it is a spell, but you can't determine what type of spell it is.
kind of darkness spell clearly, but that what doesn't explain why it would be
Ben.
passing the same spot.
Back to
Anju,
you.
it occurs to Anju that he can only hear footsteps, and like, I don't know. He's right. I haven't heard any voices. I've only heard
No
the sounds
voices.
of things hitting stone. In
Correct.
general, I'm gonna try like taking my dagger and like tapping it, because I'm at this point I'm trying to communicate. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the sound. So I'm gonna tap my dagger, the point onto the stairs, and just I don't know, in an attempt to
Sure. You begin tapping in a rhythm that would be identifiable to not be believed as like a boot fall. Something deliberate.
Yeah, I feel like, can we like retcon something that they would recognize?
Sure. I mean,
A
it's
code
not,
or something.
It's not particularly hard. Maybe not a code. They wouldn't, unless you guys had a previous contextual knowledge of there being some
Sure.
code. It's believable enough to know that this is not something that a foot could do. Maybe you play a song. Maybe you give them something that they would familiarize. But no, the four of you are not given anything that sounds like a song.
And does anything happen with the echo to my knowledge, to like my perception?
It's muted.
What?
It's muted.
So I'm not creating echoes, but I can hear all
Yes.
other echoes.
Correct.
Am I still invisible?
You've not taken a hostile action yet. Aside from the fact that you've managed to pull out a lantern, yeah, I think it's safe to assume that you are invisible. You're invisible
It
to
only
other
lasts
people.
for 4 minutes.
Well, I'm just wondering if that has something to fucking do with it or not.
Guys, I have an idea.
Yes.
I pull
Good
off
idea.
my scarf. Can you guys all not pretend you're not listening? like a boa. Let's go. And I'll like get my scarf to grapple on the ground, on the inside of the, like towards the inside wall.
Sure.
And then I'll be like, all right, let's ascend for a little bit.
Oh, like a tether?
Yeah, I want to see if it goes all the way back around and we end up coming up behind it.
Ivan.
Okay.
I think I'm fucking with Bub's trap here. He kind of had to pause on that one.
So you're walking backwards. Well, I love
No,
this.
we're walking. I want to move up just to see if we're going around in a circle. So we're just going to walk up the stairs like normal, but I want to see if it... Yeah, I'm going to tether it.
Sera, he tethers his scarf in this bizarre hook form over the lip of one of the stairs. Do you continue ascending?
Yeah, I'd like to move up.
Okay.
See if it wraps around. See if we are truly in a loop.
Yes, then I will continue to ascend.
Sera, you ascend with them behind you about 60 or so steps, and with the light on, just from behind, you can see the end of his scarf attached to the lip of a step, about 10 steps in front of you.
I do see your scarf, Ivan.
Ivan, you're at the end of your rope.
Well, there we have it. And I'll just let it go and retract it back to me. Now we know that we're inside of a spell. Now we need to figure out how to get out of it. We know we're not crazy. Let's use our wits.
So there must be a way to dispel this somehow.
Does this happen to you guys often?
Yes.
This particular scenario? No. But we
You said
Okay.
there was a
Usually it's-
singular broken stone, right?
Yes,
Can I inspect it?
of course you can. Let's see the perception. It appears no more than just a chip in the stone. It doesn't seem to be any hidden tracer lines or cut marks around it. Something in the past may have fallen against this and just chipped it from its central block.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Cain, this seems up your alley.
I'm baffled completely. I
Never
tried to
mind.
cast a spell, and as I did, I expected some sort of reaction, and it
Ivan,
didn't even work.
when you turn around to say that this is Cain's foray, with the light coming from Marian's torch, you see a wall behind you. Just behind Cain.
Cain.
Anju,
Yes.
you hear
Is
Ivan
that
say,
wall always behind
Cain.
you?
Oh, I hear.
You suddenly
Ivan.
hear, and now you all hear each other.
Hello?
Anju?
Where are you?
Anju?
Hello?
What just happened?
You
Where
don't
are
see
you?
you don't see each
I'm-
other, but you hear.
I am.
Can we still see the three of us?
Yes.
The four of us? Okay.
So y'all are together. Okay, so. Well, I'll just explain. I was. It was reduced to pitch blackness, and then there's a wall behind
Yep.
me.
We got a wall
inexplicably.
too.
Ben,
Yes.
their voices are coming from above. Group, Ben's voice is coming from above.
You're above us, I think.
But you're above me. Wait.
I mean, it's magic shit. It makes sense. Yeah, more puzzle to solve.
Anju's just gonna like jog up the stairs.
As you begin jogging up the stairs,
one-
I'm assuming the rest of you also start kind of moving in the direction of Anju's voice.
Slowly.
No. You guys stay there. He will tell them to stay where they are. He's
Okay. Do you stay?
Yeah, we'll stay here.
Yeah.
Let us know when you're done experimenting.
I'm gonna try to catch. I'm
Sure.
just gonna see what happens. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna just run like one circle up.
You got it. You do just that. You run about 45 to 50 steps up, and you begin to see their light. They're above you.
Okay.
Back to the party. You wait for about 15 to 20 seconds. You can hear the footfalls of him getting closer and closer. And then you see his light. It's descending to meet you. He's above you.
Told you were above us.
But so they see me descending, and I'm ascending. They're
Yes.
Motherfucker's on the
but
ceiling.
you're literally above me. I can see
Motherfucker's
your
on the ce-
light.
He's on the.
Why is this so?
Well, I don't have the knowledge that y'all have. I'm
When you clear
Anju
the
is
gap,
a little more confused.
when you clear the gap and you realize that the light is coming to meet together, the first image that you start to see of each other, Anju, they're above you. They're on the ceiling.
Oh,
Group. Similarly, you see him, but he's running on the ceiling.
I know cats can climb,
but this is ridiculous.
and I'll like do my biggest jump in place just to see what happens.
Yeah, let's try to high five.
So I'm just gonna see like if like it's a gravity situation. Like I'm just gonna jump. I'll do big acrobatics. That's good enough.
You do. You leap upward and your body starts to shift. When you hit the middle point of the hallway, your midsection, you start to feel the effect of gravity as it slams your body directly into the ceiling to them, but now the floor for you.
Yeah, I'll try to break his fall at least.
I'm good. I'm a tall
Oh,
guy. I wasn't
oof.
that far.
I hold out a paw to help you up.
I was right though.
Is that the right way?
I don't know.
Well,
What if we both go up at the same time next to each other?
yeah. What if we both, like, I guess is going up, going down for them because they're on the ceiling, or do we both go up at the same time? Like if we were to go the same direction,
It would
We're
be
at the other
going-
wall now.
Yeah, it
We're
would
at the
be.
other wall now.
You're both going up.
So yeah, why don't we all you stay up there, like we'll just stay together in lockstep. Wait, what if we what if we used your scarf? Do you have your scarf still? Like what if we held on to it? Can you try throwing the scarf down to them?
Yeah, I could. I mean, I really don't even need to cast a spell. Like it's just long enough.
Right?
I'll
It's like
just
what? It's like
lengthen
14
it out
feet or
towards the
something.
bottom. I'll throw it towards the middle point, like one end of it.
I'm just thinking we can one of us on each side can hold on to the scarf and then we can move
Oh, like
together.
little kindergartners
Yeah.
crossing the street. Okay,
Doing a
Dude,
fire
I
drill.
love this.
All right.
So let's
Cain,
we're going
catch this.
way. I'm like pointing because we're all very confused. We're going this way. Like let's just stick together and move and see what happens.
So we're doing this like one at a time kind of thing?
Wait,
Well,
are we,
I'm
are we
saying-
joining him, or are we just walking parallel with a scarf?
I'm saying-
between
We're
us?
walking parallel.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
we're
just gonna
both going
walk-
up
yeah.
at the same time.
2 on the
Yeah.
ceiling, 2 on the other ceiling, and
We're
we
just
hold on.
This just keeps us in tandem.
Sure.
I see.
Yeah,
Sure.
I see.
just to see if it, and
Box
I'm
is
assuming
set
you
in
guys
stone.
would tell me that it looped earlier, right? So I know this now.
Sure.
But yeah, that's my only idea currently is to just try moving together and see if we meet or see if we hit the wall, like something.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what's going on. I don't even have any ideas.
I'm just trying things at this point. I don't know what's gonna work and what isn't, but I'm just trying things.
So
Yeah,
then,
Let's just do a lap together.
so then you
each
agree
on
to
our
continue
respective ceilings.
to
Okay.
continue forward,
Yeah.
or what you believe is forward. As you continue climbing, ascending, descending, whatever the case may be, you're moving forward. One person has hold of the scarf, the other above is also holding the scarf. You begin to notice that your heads are getting closer and closer as the hallway begins to narrow.
Okay.
There's no longer
This-
12 feet between you. It's now at about 9 feet.
This could get dangerous. Is the wall still like if we turn around, is there still a wall there?
When you glance back, yes, the wall is there.
So as long as we don't look at the wall moves closer. And we're getting into a skinnier and skinnier spot.
What if we walk backwards while looking at the wall?
Oh, right. I did that earlier and the wall stayed put.
We're in groups, just go back to back. So one person's staring at the wall and one person's guiding forward so you don't run into anything.
But as soon as we get around the corner, the wall's gonna disappear. What? It would
I
have
mean, we
to
don't
follow
know-
with us just
Well,
6
we don't know
feet
that.
behind.
We could.
I like the back-to-back idea with one person looking for on both ends, one person looking forward, one person looking backward, and then we all move together.
Is there
But
enough
if it's-
for? Okay.
But if
Yeah.
it's getting thinner, I just wanted to, at some point we need to do like a Spider-Man high five. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we can try back to back. It's not like we have anything to lose except maybe our heads.
Can I like, yeah, I kind of want to try stepping onto the wall. Because can I see ahead? Can I see that? Is it going to a point?
You can't see that far ahead because of the natural way that it kind of curves up. Your vision
Right.
falls off to the horizon.
Let's try the back to back and move up at least a few levels. Let's move out of the vision of the wall. See what happens.
So you continue to move lockstep.
I like that idea. Yeah. Personally.
As you continue your ascension, it begins to narrow further. If you're moving in tandem with one another, you realize that it's come to about a 7-foot gap between the ceiling and the floor.
I don't think this walking on opposite ends is gonna work much longer.
What if y'all jump down here or up here?
What?
Like, what if the problem is that we're on both sides of it? What if we all reunite and then keep moving while facing the wall? But I don't know.
Well, I wonder what's
Pretty
gonna
soon
happen
we're
when
not
we-
gonna
Try
fit.
anything, Anju.
Yeah, I mean, I'm worried about when it gets to the point that one of us is tall enough to reach the middle point, and then the gravity's pulling you in both directions.
Cain is that tall. Cain is almost 7 feet tall.
Cain is that tall?
Yes.
Anju just
Oh
notices
right, this is a
this for the
dragonborn.
first time. Oh right, that's right. You're a dragonborn
His composition changed with his body, yeah.
Jump up here,
Tail.
everybody, one at a time.
I feel like you could just do a handstand at this point. It's probably safer.
At this point, we could just reach and be pulled up from y'all.
Yeah,
Pretty much,
honestly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we can grab you guys.
Take some awkward scuttling, and with some assistance, you're able to reorient yourselves into such a way that as everyone's eyes begin to train in the direction in front of them, you realize you're no longer climbing up. Your gravitational center is luring you forward, which is a descent downward. And above, now you see new light. Not the yellow firelight of a torch, but something white. Like white light.
Look at us. We're so smart. Ended by smart. I mean me. I did it.
What did you do? What did you do? What
I
have we
the scarf.
learned?
I did the scarf thing.
Okay.
That
Remember when
was
I did
very
with the, you weren't
smart.
there, but I put the scarf on the ground and then we walked around in a circle, figured out it was a loop. Magic, sorry.
I'm just seeing a light doesn't. So
Yeah, you
so
ran
the
up
light
by
is above
yourself
us?
and like got trapped or something.
But if we're seeing something new, aren't we not in a loop anymore?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think we solved it. We figured it out. Let's head on up.
Okay. We got nothing to lose.
Do I know
Alright.
anything? So the light is in front of us, or the light is above us?
The light is in front of you.
Okay. Well, somebody
You
needs
know what
to
they
face
say,
face
Walk
backwards
towards the
still.
light. The light is the best place to go. They never say don't go towards the light. So
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
I do remember
let's-
that.
Let's go then.
I feel like
Need
that's
to figure
that's
out how
probably
to
right.
cast this myself.
As you
God,
shift
I
forward,
hope
the
not.
light becomes more and more clear as you can now see that it is a very thin bar, very small thin bar at the base of what appears to be a door. Your steps come to a close, 15 away from you. Solid wooden door. It's the first texture that you've seen or felt at this point that has been something different than the cold stone that's been cut around you.
Anju.
Is there a yeah?
Any
Can I,
traps?
can I inspect the door? I mean, I've got knowledge dungeoneering.
Throw me perception.
Okay. Wow, that is such a low roll. That is a 2 on the die. I'll do a luck reroll.
Go for it.
Meant to be, dude.
Wow.
Anju,
That's crazy.
Good. It's good.
it looks good.
He has been drinking.
Good.
That's insane. Okay. How many did we have? We have 3?
3 luck rolls, yeah.
I'm going to use another one.
Go for it.
Bro, fuck off.
You gotta not fight the
Oh my
dice. I
gosh.
keep telling you guys this.
You feel like
I mean,
for a
my luck
moment in the clandestine nature of things that you're going to just really figure out with some point of clarity, but hey, that's a door and it looks good.
That's a door, and it looks good.
All right, good enough for me. And I'll reach out and try to open it.
Is there a lock on it?
There is no lock, there is no handle.
I'll just go to push it then.
As you push the door open, this is where things change a little bit. So bear with me as I give you guys your first map transition in whispers.
Uh-oh.
She says, uh-oh.
Oh no. We're in a dungeon.
I like maps.
Yeah, and here we go, chat.
Wait.
I'm going to give it to you guys too.
Did you guys
Whoa.
also get a graphics performance notification?
Yeah, that's going to
saying you're
happen.
in a- Oh,
Yeah.
my PC's lagging now.
I
That's
think you might
funny.
have to do. I think is that like a Chrome thing where you have to.
Yeah, I'm in Chrome.
I use Firefox for that reason because Chrome is a resource hog.
But isn't there like a setting for?
Use
It's like the
Edge.
setting you use for the virtual dice in. What you know what I'm talking about?
There
Yeah.
is there is a setting. Don't ask me where it is.
It's like disable hardware acceleration or something.
Yeah, the
Try
hardware
that.
acceleration setting in Chrome I think helps, but it's kind of a pain in the ass.
You know what? It's a
Open
problem for another time.
I
Here.
love that. I love that.
Dr. Eggman.
It is
Is-
pretty simple. It's straightforward. I'll
Am I supposed to be seeing just like a black box though?
No.
I see everybody's tokens and a guy with a weird mustache in front
There
of
is
us.
a lot of black though. Right click and like drag around a little bit.
Yeah,
You
maybe
you might be
zoom a
little
bit?
zoomed
Wait a minute. Hold that thought. Let me
might
do
need-
this.
Or it might be a
light
vision thing
permission.
for the
Let's
GM.
fix this. Vision,
Oh, your token's so
token
cute. Who
emits
drew
light,
that?
save settings.
Or did we just find it online?
Can you see
What?
anything now?
Your character design.
Oh,
Sera.
my friend Sarah drew it.
It's so cute.
Tracy, can you
Wait.
see anything?
Yes.
Can you see a map?
Yes.
Okay. Can everybody else see map?
No.
Yes.
Okay. So then let's try this. I got to figure out why you can't see things.
My computer's been really futzy lately as well. Like even my Zoom is lagging right now. So this might be something on my end.
Well, I just put it's not too difficult to try just use hardware acceleration. It's like it's in the system settings, then you just need to restart Chrome. So I put it in the group chat if you want to try that, but
I realize that the cameras might be a little messed up. Thank you guys. We're actually going to take a brief break here before we dive into this. So
magical difficulties.
I am going to afford my friend Marian here to fix the mapping thing while I get the cameras sorted. So we will see you in just a moment. Go ahead and do your bio breaks, and we'll catch you guys in a second. Yeah, we will be right back. All right, guys, we are back from our brief break. Thank you for being patient with us, and I have to make some adjustments on the map. Let me go ahead and describe what's in front of you. An elderly human sits at a work table at the edge of the indoor jungle. Pale and gaunt is he as he arranges orchids in a vase around you. Gardening implements cover the work table, and a silver cane and satchel hangs from the back of the man's chair. He says in a whispery voice, "I am Vior Malek. Welcome to my little piece of the wild."
What's up, bro?
Hello.
Don't
The hell was all that?
Yes. What was that? Your entrance.
My entrance? Oh,
The
you mean
entrance to this place.
the puzzle. It was just that.
Is it a test of sorts?
Because we passed.
We knew
Wasn't even
exactly
hard.
what was going on the whole
None of
time.
us got lost.
I needed to see how long it would be before you gave up.
Hmm.
We didn't give up. We solved it.
Certainly.
without cause of error. And who might you be again?
Name's Ivan, leader of Scouts Honor.
Leader?
Did you guys not hear him call himself the leader earlier? I thought that was like a group noted thing.
It's not. It's a self-proclaimed
Whatever.
title.
Yes,
We are Scouts Honor.
Scouts honor. And
Received a note.
which of you is Scout? And why do we have honor?
Not the most eloquent name.
We honor
appropriate
Scouts.
at this point.
It's a long story. We named our group after an old friend. A new friend, really, but
We received a parchment. And we are here on that behalf.
Yes.
Can I get a memory test, please? It's just going to be a flat wisdom from everyone. Just click your wisdom score. Anyone who broke 15. 15 or greater. Man looks familiar. Really, really familiar. It looks, interestingly enough, like the man downstairs. The homeless man.
Oh.
Except
By the
now
way,
he
can
is
we get our platinum
dressed
back?
in his finest.
yeah, was that sewer grate an illusion too?
You.
Also, did you want to pee on us? Because you were really threatening that.
you clean up nice, sir.
Thank you. At least one of you has manners.
I did
You
not
wanted
invite you
to
here
pee
for
on
your
us.
Manners.
What do you mean about manners?
Ivan Freely are rather loud.
See that you weren't properly taught by your father.
You know
That again.
his father.
I know a great many things.
That's very.
You probably don't know how hard I slap in the face.
I know how fast you'll go down if I move.
What is it that you're looking for? How do you know us?
It wasn't that I was looking for you, but I have a job for you. A job that will make you rich. Very, very rich.
Can you define how rich? There are some circumstances that would make me want to know the proper amount, if that's all right.
With time, I can elaborate.
Thank you, sir.
He reaches into his pocket, pulling out a series of potion vials, and begins placing them in a neat row at the edge of the table.
But if you'll indulge me, there's a bit of an audition first. You see, there is a wild ape in my greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like for you to defeat him without killing him. Unconscious is fine. Bleeding is fine. Yeah, even magically subdued, he's fine. Just don't kill him.
Easy.
These are healing potions. Use them however you like. Oh, and do be careful. The ape is smart, carnivorous, angry, and, well, quite hungry.
Say his name's Vape?
Ape.
It's an ape.
Oh,
Speaking of
it's
which,
just
sir,
an ape.
are you a communist? Just noticed the hammer and sickle there on your table. In a very peculiar arrangement.
What?
Oh, there is.
Not even noticed that. That's hilarious.
I'm afraid
Like
I'm
this
not
guy
familiar
already.
with the terminology.
That's fair. No, that's fair. It's just wanted to know if we were like-minded people, but it's fine. We'll take care of your ape. Any direction to point us in.
Why are we fighting the ape?
It's a test. Make sure that we're up for the task. Which we are.
You've at least passed the first point. And this is the second half. The audition before I grant you the task of something greater, something significantly more dangerous, but that pays quite a great deal more.
How many potions did he give us?
There's 6.
Cool. Anju,
Well,
grab these potions, put
Marian's
them in your
new.
bag.
She needs to prove herself.
Everybody should at least have and potion of their own, I think.
Yeah.
So can we who out of because we currently have 3, so let's distribute 1 to each of you.
Okay.
So that's what is it? 3 plus 5 minus 4. So 4. I remain with 4, I think. Yeah. So each of you get 1, and then I will.
Cure
hang
light
on
wounds, you said?
Oh.
Sarah,
Cure light.
I see that you have something you have to say. What's going on? What's up?
No, actually, well, my question is, have we rested in the last night or so since we've gotten to Sharn? Since before we got to Sharn.
Are you asking for pre or post level up?
Post, mostly just because I'm not at max hit points, so I'm curious.
You would be at max hit points. Everybody should
Okay.
be at max hit points.
Okay. 'Cause I
Except,
took damage.
Maybe
except for
Anju.
Ben. Except
Okay.
for Ben.
I took the acid damage,
Correct.
so
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
minus 4.
Noted.
Yeah, spit on.
Noted.
All right. This should
Yeah,
be
what-
easy.
And I'm afraid it's not going to be so simple.
What did I just say?
Of
Why do you
course
just have
not.
to talk over everything that I say and try to be condescending? Go ahead and say your thing.
No, this
Go
should be
on.
fine. I'll let you discover it on your own.
Do you have any direction to point us in, sir? Any tips? Any hints?
He places the thumb behind himself.
Good.
Deeper into the
All right.
greenhouse.
We should stay here and devise our plan, and then move out when we're ready.
I've got several spells that should be able to incapacitate the beast.
Anything in mind that you'd like to share with the class?
I have the spell Sleep.
Did you guys pick the same spells?
That is an easy one. No, I do not know how to cast sleep on anybody. But it is useful if that is our goal, is to capture an animal without killing it. I can cast the invisibility one more time on anybody here. I could do it on myself and move fast, or we can do it on Anju again. Try to locate the beast as quickly as possible. Report back.
If the sleep works, it will last for around 4 minutes.
Did we get like the size of the beast at all, or are we just going in blind?
Sir, when it's been incapacitated, how do we let you know? Do we have to bring it to you?
You won't be able to carry him. I'll know.
So do we just
He's a
yell,
big ape.
or will you?
Big
You'll just know. You're
I'll
watching.
know.
Cool. Cool. Awesome. Okay.
Do
Ooh,
we need? So we don't need to bring it back to you. We
If
don't.
you can bring him to me, I would be very impressed. I'll even
Marian.
elevate your compensatory wage.
Marian, any spells come to mind that will help out with this task?
Marian. I can sow thought. I can try to make it stop attacking us under its own wishes.
Sure. That's good if it starts attacking us to make it not attack us. Solid. We move as a group except for whoever wants to go scout. Anju, are you up to the task?
I will destroy it if I think we're in harm's way. I don't care if we can't bring it back.
Fair.
I'm gonna like fist bump. Like no, we're on the same page.
All right.
Sounds
will
say-
good.
destroy it.
I say
Well, he said we could harm it. We needed to.
Anju
We just can't
goes-
kill it.
Just don't
Right?
kill it. Yeah, we just can't kill it. It can be bleeding. It could be knocked out. We just cannot kill it.
Okay.
Anju, you good to scout again? Gonna be a little faster this time. Maybe not get spooked by the darkness.
Okay.
I say we move slowly inwards, staying behind Sera's shield. Keeping our guard, facing backwards. Can't let it
Hope
get the
my
upper
magic
hand on us.
works properly.
Okay.
All right, group leader.
Can I have you do me a favor? I want everybody to
Initiative?
click their tokens.
Yeah.
And then hit initiative on your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Gotta forget where that button is. We haven't done it in a while.
It's true. Should be near your hit points, your HP. Should say in it. INIT.
We in it.
We in it.
Click
In
on
it.
my
What's up,
token.
Squid?
Ooh, terrible though.
Clicking my thing doesn't do anything. Is it supposed to do something? Did you give me back permission? to move my token?
Yes, you... Hold on. Not sure why that's an issue. Give me just a second.
I'm so sorry.
You're okay. Yeah. Controlled by Squid. Save changes.
Do you still have your Chrome open? Maybe it's because you have 2 of them open.
I think
No, it's my only one open.
Bub just fixed it.
Hit refresh and try it again for me.
Okay. Do I need to be on the hand or like the cursor?
The pointer.
The pointer, but you need to open your character sheet. So go into your journal and pull up Marian.
15.
My character sheet was open.
Okay.
Cursor, yeah, it's still, I just like create a little box, like, you know, like the little drag box thing, the blue little drag box when you highlight something.
I have no idea why. This is so... Can you move your character, your token?
No. Like I can't click it.
Huh.
I can do the ruler thing, but I cannot move my character.
Weird.
Are you able to just maybe control me today?
Yeah, I can. What is happening?
Sorry, I'm
sure.
known for breaking things. It's kind
gotcha.
of my specialty.
All right, let's click this. Then pop into Marian's sheet. Roll initiative. 5.
Man, we all rolled very well, guys. Good job.
One of us did.
Shut up, Ben.
Sucks to suck.
It does quite a lot.
Thought you were lucky, Mr. Balatro.
True.
Mr. Belantro, little John Belantro over here.
One of your shorts popped up on my feed today. You reacting to Northern Lion talking about Balatro and how much it should cost.
Yeah, Slay the Spire should cost $2,400.
That hit my algorithm today.
Okay. You guys can begin choosing your marching order, please. Who's going first? What does that look like?
I mean, do we have the...
Anju. Oof.
So... I
go first with my shield.
You're gonna go first.
So
okay.
I am pretty beefy also, and because my shit is dex based, and I'm asking, do I have the benefit of stealth at all, or is it just?
I was gonna give you invisibility so you could go scout again. You can do it one more time.
You can do it again?
I can do it
Can
twice.
you do it again?
Yeah.
It's eating into his spell slots, but he can. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still.
I mean,
He's pretty stealthy.
I am extremely stealthy, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't want anybody to get hurt out there alone in however big this room is. I think it is intelligent if we break off from the party that you have all the advantages at your side. We're better in numbers, but we need to find this thing and quickly.
I feel like Anju would argue with Sera about going first.
I mean, you're gonna go out in front of us, yes, but
yeah, I'm gonna scout,
Yes,
but
recon.
Anju would also be
Okay. So then, whomever is
maybe a little
first, I need you to
protective
choose a path.
of
You're either
everybody.
going to go in this direction or in this direction.
What do your cat instincts tell you, Anju?
I mean, I can't really see the room. Hold on.
You
I don't
shouldn't
wanna,
see
like,
the room.
So I can't see anything.
You have to
basically.
look at.
Are you going left or right?
Yeah, you have to look at the area around you on the map. So you're either going to go through this set of trees here. You can go technically into this
Okay.
area. You can go across there, up into this.
Oh, I see. This is like a maze.
Yeah.
I thought that we could just kind of walk anywhere. I see what you mean.
It counts as terrain, which will hinder your movement. It does a lot more than that, but
Is there? I don't know. This feels arbitrary. That we just pick it. I mean,
This way?
the path to our left looks. I mean, we could also go this way. I could go like here.
All right, let's.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we just. That seems like the most direct path.
do
Deeper
it.
into the I like that path. We got to pick one regardless.
all right.
So I'm gonna stealth forward.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on you, and you're gonna sprint your ass in there. Go find us a big ape, big man.
Okay. Where is Cain and where is Marian going to be in the marching order?
Yeah. I would insist on leading the party, I think.
Brother,
back,
Especially if I'm fucking
invisible.
invisible.
And you're gonna be scouting way ahead. You're running off into the wilderness by yourself.
Yeah. That seems like a plan.
Well, Ben, this is going to rely on you moving your token.
Okay. Well, am I granted a starting position?
Right where you're at.
Okay, well, I just moved it there.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the beginning of my movement. Starting here. Okay, so I am stealth and invisible. And my max movement, you said it's on terrain? I don't know what that means.
If you stealth, you move at half speed. So you're moving at 15 feet around.
Well, I don't need stealth because I'm invisible, so...
You still
I guess
do.
stealth would reduce my noise I'm making. Okay, so I'll do
get
stealth.
advantage, right? On stealth. While invisible.
He's the advantage is already calculated. He's getting a massive bonus.
I see.
Yeah, it's like plus 32 or 33.
Anything that's vision based, he gets an absurd amount. Anything that's sound based is halved.
Okay, so what am I rolling and how far can I move, I guess?
You're not rolling anything other than a stealth and you're moving. You choose a path. You get, if you tell me if you're moving in stealth, I'll tell you how far you can move.
I am doing stealth. So that's a D20 plus 13 is my normal stealth bonus.
You should just hit stealth.
Oh, just hit it?
Yeah. We can add the plus 20 or plus 30 after.
Okay.
You know, I think you're okay.
51, yeah, he's doing all right.
That's insane.
He disappears before everyone. He was already moving and sort of weaving in and out of the shadows of the trees, of the canopy shadows that were kind of coming down over the top of you. And as he takes a step, you finish your spell, Ivan, and he disappears without a trace. There is no sound. There's no breathing, no canopy crush, no sticks or twigs breaking. There's not even the shifting of leaves.
Man, am I glad I learned that.
This room is illuminated fully, right?
Too.
It is. The bizarre
but the
thing
trees
is...
are tall enough that we can't see past them.
Correct.
Okay.
The illumination is coming from above what looks to be some sort of a glass ceiling, and it looks like it's daylight outside. Where Sharn is in this persistent, hazy day's rain and cloud cover. It's a beautiful day, according to the glass above.
Yay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna move directly down this path that goes this one. Like I'm just gonna go this way.
You double move.
As I can.
If you double move, that'll take you 30 feet.
Right, because we're technically in combat right now.
You are in strategic order. You're choosing to move this way. If you want to just run through, throw caution to the wind, and start bolting through, then you can.
Well, if I'm invisible and completely concealed,
you can be invisible and completely unseeable.
Or
but
I mean silent, rather.
That motherfucker can smell you, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's my musk.
You're drunk. You've been in the rain. You're
I'm
a
not drunk
catfolk.
anymore. Please,
Bro, it was 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, you're still a little tipsy. You got it on your breath. It doesn't matter whether or not you're feeling the effects. You're
True.
reeking of it.
True. You got a little stank going on right now.
And you've got all the shit peering out of your bag.
All right, I'm gonna move with caution. I will move with caution.
Thank you.
I
So move your token 30 feet.
Okie dokie. Boop, 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 boop. That's like right there. Like boop, 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 boop. Like there-ish.
It's about right, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, well, there's a... okay.
Believe in the heart of the cards, Ben.
That's fine. I saw that there's a fork in the path, so... And I'm also trying to keep stuff off of my screen so I don't spoil anything.
Gotcha. You descend deeper into the thick of this indoor jungle, what he has listed as his greenhouse. And as you continue moving inside, it is so much more alive than you anticipated. Way more than the actual forest where you encountered the owlbear previously. You can hear the sounds of running water, something moving. Not heavy, not large, like was previously described, not a large ape, but something moving in water just beyond your vision, probably 20 or so feet away.
Something moving in water?
Yes.
20 feet away from, like, which direction?
Northwest
Can I hear
from you.
which direction? Northwest. Okay. Being invisible makes it hard to communicate with my team without speaking.
You're right.
Can you
You're finding the flaws in the spell.
Is there something we can is there a way to undo it, or am I stuck with it for 5 minutes?
You can take a hostile action.
Yep.
Or you could just stop and speak.
Yeah, you can speak.
You can still talk. It just gives away your location.
I feel like my goal here is to see what I can see and then report back. Like, I feel like I would continue to move as silently as possible until I see, but I don't know.
Then keep moving.
Okay. I fucking hate this. Okay. So it's coming from northwest of me.
Should we move forward?
If you'd like to.
Yeah, I don't know if we're supposed to be taking turns either.
You should go slowly.
All right,
I know that you can't.
Can you
stealth
guys
that
like
much.
see my footprints or something? Like, I just want them to know which way I'm
Somebody-
going.
Perhaps survivals. It's on the ground.
I'm thinking of ways that they can know where I am, but I think I'm maybe
Let's huddle up,
overthinking.
gang. Let's move slowly. We said we were gonna go forward.
Okay. I am going to move as silently as possible. Should I roll another stealth? Should I roll another stealth for another movement?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's great.
pretty good.
It's really good. Nothing has changed right now. You are still one with the forest, my man. You're a stick. You are the
Okay.
chameleon.
I'm a sneaky boy. I'm gonna get to here until like, because I'm gonna notice there's a clearing, so I'm gonna like hang back around these trees. And like, can I peek around the corner? Like,
Give me
can I
perception.
hold my breath and peek around the corner? Perception it is, bub.
Peering off beyond you, you're looking at what appears to be as natural as a glade can possibly be. Even with you just peeking, you can see that there's small pads of lily here. It looks to be it's life. It's life at its fullest. You can see movement in the water, but not from some creature standing in it. There's fish. It's flora and fauna at its finest, coming together in perfect unison and harmony.
Just fish and nothing else, huh?
Nothing that looks like a large, angry, and hungry carnivorous ape.
Let's keep going, guys.
Did he go to the right or straight? I suppose I'll.
I'd imagine you just keep
Like,
going
can I
forward
cut?
and not
Can I,
confuse
can I, like, cut a vine or something to just? Can I do something quiet to my environment so that they look ahead and would see something change?
That
Can I
doesn't.
cut a vine?
You can, but you have to bear in mind it doesn't necessarily mean that they know what they're looking for. So, you can try.
I mean, they're right behind me. Like, or I could just
Yeah,
like.
but if you're gonna like shake a leaf, I mean, that's like, there's a lot of leaves.
I
Do
only
something,
see,
man.
I only see fish. Okay, I guess I'll approach the pond. Take another movement, another stealth, I suppose. I'm gonna go on ahead because my intention is to scout until I find the thing, and then hopefully turn back and tell them where it is. I don't know.
Give me a new perception now that you're near the pond. Move your token to where you think you should be, or where you would like to be.
He's gonna stop at the clearing to where he can see all of this, but
Okay.
he's not gonna go. Yeah, like he's gonna stop right around this corner.
You glance around and you're trying to find anything that makes you think that there has been some disastrously large creature something that looks like a large ape, and there's
juicy?
Not really a lot here that makes you think that there are no destroyed creatures, nothing that makes you think that it's been coming to drink at this space. But as you're prepared to turn and take a step away, you realize that your right paw, your right foot, is in the midst of an actual gorilla's print. And that print is probably about 2 feet wide by almost 2.5 feet long.
Jesus.
Okay, can I crouch down silently and try to look for can I see the path? Can I track the tracks?
It disappears into the tree line behind you.
Behind me.
Like right next to us.
Oh.
To your southwest from where you are, Ben.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it went through the trees?
Yes.
Great.
You get a glance up at this point, realizing that you can see mud has been hit in a few different spots across the trees, and the trees are probably every bit of 30 to 40 feet tall. You realize it's no longer just a horizontal play. There's vertical movement as well.
Oh. So it stops at the trees. Anju will look up. He's holding his breath. For
Sera,
sure.
do you continue to move?
I would continue to move
Do I see anything when I look up there?
slowly.
Bub, question.
Answer.
Since I can control my ability to change right now, would I be able to know that I can't change if it's in an environment like this where there's daylight? Would I be able to feel that? How you
You would feel
try
that,
to get
yes.
yourself as close to peeing as possible, but you don't let yourself pee?
Sure.
I'm getting as close to changing as possible.
Sometimes I forget we're playing with Frost.
I never forget. It's one of my favorite parts.
Neither.
So I know that I can't change here.
You try to will this forward, and you can't.
Yeah.
This is more than just some sort of daylight spell. You're actually looking at daylight, which makes you think that maybe you're not in Sharn anymore at all.
Interesting. Sera, I don't think I can change here, so the toad won't be of much help if we get into something thick. We're gonna really need your strength.
Okay.
I
Ben.
don't think we're night anymore.
When you glance up to try to get a better idea of where this has gone, the trees themselves appear to be slightly bent. They seem to have heavy corded prints into them where it looks as if something used just raw strength to sort of flench a print into it. You can very clearly see that there are multiple digits in a space where something of tremendous power gripped this to climb up.
And they're not moving or anything?
The trees, no.
So it looks like they've been permanently bent.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Can I I think I'm gonna maybe peek. I'm thinking about peeking around this corner.
Sure.
I don't know at which point I have enough information to double back and inform them, because I haven't really learned a lot other than this thing can climb.
And you won't know.
Yeah. Ever?
Till you get the information, you're not really sure.
Okay, I'm gonna stealth my ass right around this little corner and take a little peek.
Give me a stealth. Give me a perception.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Hell yeah.
Are you happy with that perception?
Not really.
I didn't think so. Would you like to reroll?
Okay.
With your last reroll.
Let's go.
Okay. My man's out of rerolls.
I sure am.
Hmm.
Not like I'm exposed or anything. I guess I'm invisible.
Ben,
Uh-huh.
where you are, you've managed to sneak around this small copse of trees where some of the branches have since been bent. The tree has been pushed in such a way that it provides a roll to the top of it, and the canopy seems to lull below. And you're glancing around, trying to follow the breadth of where this creature has gone, and you can tell that where it moves, it treads a path and it breaks the branch and undergrowth around you. This path was made by whatever this creature was. And as you continue to take your steps, you follow up to a path, and just as you're about to turn, you catch movement in a tree. More so, I should say, you catch a tree move. And you pause. You hold your breath. And you lean down just under that bent canopy. And you can see it, where it's knotted two of these massive trees together, and it's using it as some sort of hammock. It's pulled them to create some sort of nest to model itself in the rear corner of Vior's greenhouse. I've got a picture for you.
Uh-oh.
Show to everyone.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Hear me out.
All right. All right.
Kill one of your animals and have you suck it up, Frost.
Is it skin
Damn.
stone?
No.
I can't. It's too big. It's too much. It's because it's also sentient, and so like it falls out of the guise. That was a good idea.
Okay.
What you can see from your location: sharp teeth filling this large, feral ape's mouth, its long, muscular arms stretching to the ground, the hands ending in wickedly curved claws.
Can you ping where it is?
I
So I
can.
know exactly.
In fact, I will
For
make
me?
it visible for you.
Perfect.
Dire ape.
Dire ape. So it's like a gorilla,
Fuckers.
but even bigger.
But dire.
That's a Sera angle right there. Get in there. Get that shield.
You see it, Ben?
I do see it. Okay.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
That's big boy.
Okay.
Why is it so big? It's got like things
So
coming
I've
out
got.
of it.
Okay, so I've got a decent. I feel like Anju's, because I can also see around this other corner. So I've got a decent-ish. Well, there's trees. It's like in the trees, huh?
It is in the trees, yes. You
So
can't
there's not even an
quite see
angle for
the
a ranged
entire
attack here.
body itself, but you can see that its body has some bizarre bony spikes and protrudings, bizarre plating that's not quite stone. It looks more ivory, like bone itself is riddling the exterior of its body.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak back to the party so I can tell them where it is, and we can figure out what we want to do. While whispering to each other, I would add. Like without, I mean,
Sarah slowly moving forward still.
Can I get a stealth from you, Sera?
Oh, that's cruel.
You did just pass the 30 foot mark, so that makes sense.
Is there anything I can channel?
Come on, come on.
I'm just
But what's
looking.
its throwing
Oh, it's
distance?
killing me, dude. It's so good.
How far can it throw a Subaru-sized boulder?
hey, 19's not bad.
Bless the die.
Sera,
Because I get 0 out of that.
Yeah.
Sera, I'm
We
going to
should
use
have
one of
told
my
you to
luck
stay
rolls.
put.
I'm going to use one of my luck rerolls, Sera. Reroll that.
You
Evil bastard.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Oh, yeah.
The dice
he
tell
can-
a story.
Bub can do whatever the fuck he wants.
The dice do tell a story.
Fuck you, Bub. You gotta listen to
And-
the dice. What do I
And
fucking say?
the dice are telling a story.
Eat
Oh my god.
All
it.
right.
Fucking eat it, Bub. Yum, yum,
Oh
yum.
my
Yeah,
god.
fuck you, Bub, in the chat.
That's huge. Gang.
That's actually insane.
Here we go. Let's see if he can see or hear.
Oh boy, he's got like plus 10 to. Oh my god.
Christ, dude.
I'm using my luck room. No, I'm just kidding.
That's as good as you got.
No, to force Bub to reroll.
Yeah.
And +8's like that's just the 16's high.
Yeah,
Well, it's a
that's
20 gotta count
it's
for
the
something.
Nat crit 20, right? No. Okay.
Unfortunately, you can't
Yeah.
critical skills. It's just the way the game's
Yeah, but
written.
it looks cool because it's green.
It does. It
I
looks
know,
great.
right?
Look,
Like,
green one? No, you didn't.
it's fantastic. I didn't. But 24 is bigger than 20 all days of the week.
That's
But green is the color of the trees.
True.
That's the stealthiest she's ever been
It
in
is,
her
and
life.
it's the stealthiest she might
know.
ever be.
And Sera is so proud of herself right now. She's like being the most careful she's ever been. Like every little step, she's being hyper aware,
Sure.
and she's just feels really proud of herself right now for being stealthy.
And you know, Ivan, behind her, you can tell she's exuding pride on a whole new level. You know, as good as she can do, it's
Scroll.
just not what either you or some
I
of the
can
others
see
can
too.
do.
Anju has line of sight as well.
She's like,
Anju.
yeah, go Sera.
You're like tiptoeing.
You rolled a 21 on perception, so you also broke her stealth. You
Yeah.
hear, because you have familiarized yourself with the footfall of Sera,
Yeah.
you hear Sera moving, trudging through the brush. She's trying. You can tell. She's very ginger about where she steps.
I really wish I wasn't invisible right now.
But at the
I'm like
same time,
Anju's gesturing like
Anju, you can hear something. This deep, bellowy tone.
Well, I wonder what that is.
Ox.
Does the old man think he can step in here and face me on an even ground?
And you hear the sounds of the twigs in the trees beginning to snap and fold and bend over his tremendous weight.
Cain, you're up.
Perceptions, everyone.
So I'm the only person who heard that.
Correct.
Perceptions, everyone.
My sheet out. It's buried.
Oh, I've got to roll here. That's right. I got to keep remembering this. For Marian, I'm gonna do a pop out so that I can come back to this.
We're gonna do great.
Marian, I don't know what happened because we tested your skills previously. You've made rolls.
Did I not just make one?
Did you?
I should have. It says for me that I did.
Oh, what? Now you can click?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I just can't click on my character. I can click on my character sheet. I just can't.
Oh,
I can't move the token.
that okay. We can work with that then. That's so. I was worried.
Yeah, I got the character sheet. Don't you worry, y'all. I got
Gotcha.
that. We're
All
good.
right.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. So, Cobalt, you will succeed. Everyone succeeds. I just looked. Everyone succeeds. Cobalt, you will hear this a
Yay.
bit more clear than the others, Anju, because you know what to look at. You're experiencing this. As you are moving in your marching order, you hear the sound of something coming down from above on the other side of the indoor greenhouse. Anju, it has leapt down. It's looking to the left and to the right.
Where are you, little rabbit?
An orc from Warhammer 40k.
He's the best boys.
It's got a Cockney accent like the orcs from 40k.
I think Anju is going to he's gonna stealth back to the party. He's gonna rejoin the party, I think.
Okay.
Because like they've got to know where he is. It's kind of too late.
Now I'm utilizing your orders. He leapt down, spoke, and now he's choosing left or right. Anju, you're going to march back, right?
Yeah. As silently as I can, as well. I mean, it's only 20 feet to get back to the party. Even
Sure.
Yeah, can I stealth back to them? I don't want him to hear me.
Give it to me. Give me see what you got here. Let's see if you can do it.
Okie dokie. Stealth first.
Yeah.
That's so fucking low. That's a 2 on the die.
You
But
know,
don't I have invisibility?
Still a
so I don't
35
You
if
do.
you're invisible.
you do still have that much, and I don't think anybody can hear that. Even if they
Okay.
nat 20'd right now, I don't think that they can hear a 35 in perception.
Yeah. Okay.
So you get back to them. It will be the end of the round, but you can say some things if you'd like to.
yeah, I mean, whispering as quietly as a fucking mouse. Well, the thing is, I have to like let them know that I'm there without startling them. Fuck. I guess. How do I'm like, do I just tap on your shoulder, or do I just start speaking? It just like you just hear, just right in front of you, just, Sera.
At this,
Stop moving. Shh. So, guys.
what? What? Anju?
It's in the corner of the room.
Okay.
Like grabs your hand and like uses it to point at where it is. Like I grab your wrist and use
That way?
It's over. It's in the corner of the room over there. It's coming. It heard you. It knows. I heard it speak. It's looking for us. It's huge.
Shit. Okay. Everybody hide in the trees.
Where are you, rabbit?
Cain, you ready to make your move?
Is that my turn? Hey.
It is.
All right. Well,
Cain Carpenter.
you know what? It's nice to be invisible, actually. Now that I think
Am I
about it.
first up?
You're next in initiative.
I heard all that, so. Ooh, I don't want to pull aggro, guys.
I mean, you don't see it from here. It's just about getting prepped.
Now I'm feeling what is this, like we're catching a Pokemon? We can't kill it?
Can I scoot this way?
Give me a stealth.
Okay. Okay.
You happy with the
Cast
15?
Roguish Inspiration.
I think I used all my luck rerolls.
That's 2 people out of luck rerolls. Is anybody else out of luck rerolls?
I have one more.
Not yet. I also have one more.
Okay.
I haven't touched mine.
Let's go. Marian's the only one that's ready for it. This is clutch. Let's see if it hears the movement.
I used 2 of them on a fucking door.
Yeah.
Hurts.
Wait a minute. Okay, there it is. Ivan.
For the large sentient apes.
What does Ivan do?
I would probably move towards Cain because I need to be ready to help him if he fails his spell.
True.
Can I dip into like these thickets right here? Like,
Give me a stealth. If you go into stealth and you move into the tree line itself, it cuts your movement down to 5 feet.
okay.
Because it's thick. It's thick brush.
I guess I'd like maybe follow him this way then. And
Okay.
Just, like, keep him in line of sight because I don't want to. Like you said, it's thick, so stealth me.
19's not bad.
That's my stealth, bub.
Okay. Sera.
Yes.
What you got for me?
Don't make me roll it. All right.
Speaking softly is the only thing you're about to do. Let's go.
Yeah. That's. I could use my last luck reroll. You know what? Let me
Do you
it.
want to use the luck reroll to move? Because if he's coming back, this creature's going to be advancing, right? You were smart enough to realize that the creature is advancing.
Yeah. I will use my luck reroll to move away from it. Because I know I'm not going to be stealthy.
Okay, so you're just going to save. You're going to hold on to it. Do you want to reposition yourself, though?
Yes.
You know that you have to be a frontliner to some degree. The problem is that your mage broke away from the group.
Oh yeah.
Should I? Should I get in front of Anju? Like, is Anju in LOS right now in line of sight, or
No,
Like,
he's still invisible.
oh, right, he is. Fuck. Should I go down by Cain? Maybe then. Yes. Sera is smart, unlike me, and so should I go down by Cain and be a shield?
Are you asking me, or are you just speculating out loud?
I'm speculating.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay, sounds good. Let's
Yes.
see. Did you did we add to your character sheet here a shield?
Oh no, nor a blade, a new blade.
Okay, so let's go ahead and add those right quick. We're gonna put on a steel shield. That's pretty important.
Yes, it is.
Not spells. Not. There it is. It's a light steel shield. Why did that not work? Let's try that again. Light steel.
I got it.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay,
Got it.
and you wanted a longsword, right?
Yes.
Go into combat. Here it is. Longsword. There you go.
That
It's there.
worked.
Okay. Perfect. Her AC is 19. She is effectively tank.
Let's frickin' go.
Very important information. What's up?
Oh no, I was saying it was a hoorah.
Oh, I thought you were like
Yeah.
raising your hand. Got it. Okay. You've pushed yourself forward. You are in front of Cain at this point. Marian.
Yeah. Oh, what am I gonna do? Great question. Sorry. I guess I'm not gonna. I'm a backlines type of lady right now. So
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna drop. Can I just move like kind of right next to Ivan?
Yeah, of course you can. You
Bub,
shift-
if I'm invisible, do I get sneak attack by default?
If they're caught, if they don't know that you're there, they can't react to it. So yes.
Great.
But then you become visible.
But then, correct. Then
Well,
you become
yeah,
visible.
I'm gonna wait for my
Hey.
moment, but I'm just.
Yeah.
Do I need a stealth roll for that move, or am I okay?
If I get sneak
Give me
attack, I
stealth.
can do some serious damage.
If you want to remain stealthy, you have to stealth roll. Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Seems good. So far as
Does
you know.
it?
Above
Okay.
board? No, it's not good. It's bad. It's really bad. But it's not worse than Sera like donning her shield and sword and running through the brush.
Okay.
Noise has already been made.
Correct.
effectively.
Right. The
that
damage is
doesn't
done.
really matter. Yeah. Okay.
The creature identified particularly where Cain was going. He broke his stealth, so he's moving in that direction. All right, let's see how far am I going to get here. Okay. You begin hearing the sound of the trees beginning to twist and gnarl under the weight of the creature pushing by them. You can begin to even see them. Sera, as it rounds the corner, its eyes catch yours, these large, red, aberrant-like eyes. They see you, and you hear it from about, let's guess, I'm going to say 15 to 20 feet away. 15.
Found you, rabbit.
Not quite a rabbit.
What makes you think that you can stumble in here?
What makes you think that you can just terrorize anybody and everything here? We're here to put an end to this.
An end to this. It's his doing. He locked me in here because I didn't pay what was owed. You think this is my real form? No. This is a cheeky fucking punishment. This is what I'm stuck with.
You've been transformed into this.
Transformed and starved. And I've been given quite a healthy appetite. And you're looking like a little snack there, aren't you? You tin can. Come here.
No. No. Well, what happened? I'm curious. Your story.
Oh, then please let me walk closer so that I can tell you all about it.
Well, if you are somebody who's been imprisoned, perhaps we can help.
You have food then?
We have rations.
Rations? Do I look like a field mouse? I need something more. Of substance! Something that's gonna feed me. Look at that big lizard back there. He's standing on twos.
I've got something you can eat.
I think I will.
And he's going to leap.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy, we're about to get like yeeted from this leap.
Maybe not. Maybe not, right? Sera, what is your combat maneuver defense, your CMD?
CMD is 17.
Okay, so I mean I have a chance. Let's see. I've got 2 luck rerolls, so we'll find out. Oh! Sera.
Oh, does it go to me?
Even or odd? It's we hit the number, so it's even or odd. It's a 50-50. Your favor here, so call.
Even.
Wow. Even in your favor. Oh.
God damn it.
It's odd. Sera, he comes up with a leap. He rears back and just jumps through the sticks. You can see the trees sort of bend to meet his egress. The shoulders exhibit these wild and gnarly bones that stick out in jut-like blades, and it seems to slice off series of shafts from the trees themselves. And he's going to come down with a rending swing. So,
Ugh.
Oh boy.
bear in mind, this is considered a charge effect, so if it breaks, don't be surprised. It's not normally this high. That's gross.
That is disgusting.
I need you to make a
31.
reflex, please. Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Jesus Christ.
9. Okay.
You're good?
Take 11 points of damage. As you're struck, the force of his body and the momentum drives you back straight into Cain. Cain, if you would so please, give me a reflex.
Oh no. Cain.
Cain. You are unable to dodge as Sera's body is driven before you. Her body strikes yours, and you're both sent back tumbling 10 feet prone. So,
Not great.
10 feet there,
Not great.
and 10 feet there. So you'll be basically back to back. Anju.
No.
Your turn.
Are you skipping your turn?
No, I'm not skipping. my turn. I'm in denial.
Oh,
Okay, so I've been sitting here thinking about what I might want to do. It's just a stupid labyrinth, so like me trying to get behind him is like basically impossible. It's gonna take way too long. Right? Like, there's no other way. I would have to. I guess I could just go. I'm still invisible. I could just like get in front of him.
you could. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, you could be moving, yeah.
So, what about climbing the trees that are immediately to my south?
Give me a climb
Could I-
check.
But my question is, if I climb, will I be able to attack from there?
From the trees or in the same turn? That's the question.
From the trees,
You can attack from the trees.
because I don't think there's any way for me to get.
I need to know how you're going. Are you essentially trying to climb up and sit on some branches?
Potentially, yeah. I'm just trying to think of the most, because that's 15 feet, and then, I mean, I could get in front of him. It's 30 feet to get in front of him, and intercept, like be in front of Sera as well.
Okay, all right. So let's talk about this theoretically for a second. You just witnessed him
Let's.
clear the gap of about 15 feet, and he sent your paladin soaring back 10 feet and the wizard with him. Do you want to stand in the gorilla's grips?
I mean, my ideal is to just, yeah, my ideal is to be able to ranged attack and also not be in his. As soon as I attack, I go uninvisible, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to climb the tree
Give
and
me a
sit.
climb. You need to break a DC 14 to scale up
Okay.
the tree.
Alrighty.
If you want to be up out of his range, you'll have to give me a secondary climb, and it will be your entire round.
But then once, if so, I succeeded on the first one. So once I'm up there, I will have a clean sneak attack, and I will be out of his.
Theoretically,
he won't
yeah.
be able to immediately attack
You
me.
still have to break his armor class.
Okay. Well, that's the point of the sneak attack, is to
Okay.
help me with that.
Then give me a secondary climb so that you can stay out of range, unless that doesn't matter to you. You got a good gauge at just how large he is, and from his feet to the top of his head, he's about 12 feet tall.
You big freak.
11's not going to give you much in the way of a ground of success. You believe that if he leaps, he is able to get to you.
Fine.
Okay, it's going to be your round. Cain Carpenter, you're prone.
Yep. Can I still cast a spell from being prone?
Yes, you definitely can.
Okay. I'll try to cast sleep on it.
Okay.
It's 100 feet range.
Ping sleep. Is it an area of effect?
10 feet area of effect, yeah.
Okay. Is it a first level spell? Second level spell?
First level spell.
What's the save?
The save is will negates, it says. DC equals 15
Okay.
under the spell.
Will of 15. All right. Okay, here we go.
Go to sleep.
Nat 20'd.
Oh my fuck, dude.
Bro.
Can I use my movement to stand up, or is that an action to stand up?
It's a movement.
Okay, I'll stand up.
So you've used your standard action to cast a spell, and now you've stood, so you're
Yeah.
standing in place. Perfect.
That's my turn.
Got it. Ivan, you just
I
witnessed
missed!
them. You just witnessed.
Yeah. Don't worry. I got this. Ha! Like usual, leader of the party. I start up
We're gonna
a
have to
bardic
talk about
performance. Or sorry, I would like to. I guess. My summon instrument, is that considered that's considered a standard action, right? Because so is starting on my performance. So I can only do one. So I'll just start performing, and I'm gonna perform distraction. To
Okay.
Attempt to lure him in my direction, but I'm gonna start sprinting in the other direction. And I'm gonna tell Marian. I'm gonna tell her to jump into the brush. He won't see you. And then I'll fucking take off down this path, and then try to get around the corner as I'm. There once was a dumb big ape that thought he could jump and make me open a gate.
Oh, God.
But he did not have the will. Well, his name's not Bill.
Pause?
Do I have to roll perform now?
Do I get a save?
Sure.
Huh?
Sure.
Each
You
round,
get
the
to
bard can
what?
produce any one of the following performances. So you're starting a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a save for your distraction?
May use the bard's perform check. Result in the blah, blah, blah.
Effect an illusion or illusionary effect may attack using the bard's perform check, resulting in the place of its saving throw. Okay, so give me a perform.
I will perform effectively.
I can't make that save. It's a will save, right?
That was incredible,
assume so.
Ivan.
All right, I can try. There's a chance. I have a
Anju's like in the.
That was
it moved
moving.
him to tears. Anju's crying.
10%
Trees.
chance. And I got it. And I
Here's
got
my
it.
last luck reroll. Eat shit, bub.
No fucking way, dude.
Fucking go.
Oh,
The
my
dice tell a
you,
story.
Ivan, that
you, bub.
changed
I
my
saw.
life.
I could sense him trying to resist, and so I upped it, and I said, "Bitch."
All right. Okay.
Vicious
I can't believe
additional
that.
mockery.
Right at the
Cannot
end, he
believe
goes,
that.
That's what the guy calls me, and I don't like it.
That's so funny.
Sera. What does
I'm-
Sera do?
I'm prone.
You are.
So I use my movement to get back up.
Mm-hmm.
Prone to violent outbursts.
And is it all my movement to get back up?
You can technically use your standard action to provide yourself with a defensive bonus. You're essentially just kind of like shielding up and centering yourself.
I think I would like to do that. And
Protecting Cain like the noble hero.
yes.
Okay. That's going to give you a partial bonus. You're going to get a +2 to your AC. Your AC is 21 for the round.
Let's fucking go. 21.
Marian.
Try hitting me. Yeah.
What does Marian do? You just witnessed party members soaring in front of you and the other saying, oh my god, hide in the bush, and then start taunting a giant ape.
I feel like, I'm probably gonna maybe listen to what Ivan has said, and I'm gonna hop in that bush. But wait, actually, question before I hop in that bush.
Shoot.
Could I potentially cast something from said bush?
Yeah, of course you can.
Could I cast So Thought and tell the ape that he's not hungry? He's not hungry anymore. He's full.
I don't know if hypnotism works on Grelin production, but show me So Thought. Click the spell for me.
I just click it?
Yeah, click the spell.
Okay.
So I get a save. You plant an idea, concept, or suspicion in the mind of the subject. The target genuinely believes that the idea is of his own. So I have to make a DC 15 save. Okay.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Yeah, like this. It's like he's not hungry. This is not what you're hungry for. These people are not gonna fill you.
I'm gonna reroll.
They're all skin and bones, really. Let's go.
I'm out of rerolls. He's no longer hungry. You've managed to succeed in affecting his mind.
Okay. Huge first play.
My turn.
What an entrance.
Oh my
No,
god.
Chippy, we're not doing this.
Suddenly, I'm not hungry anymore, but now I'm just pissed off. He called me a bitch, and I ain't having it.
And he begins running.
He was taunted.
He was completely taunted. So he's not hungry, but now he's angry, and he bolts right by you.
Oh.
Come here, you.
Oh boy.
Did we get an attack of opportunity? Did he run by us quick enough?
The only person that theoretically could is Marian. Marian, I'll let you know, if you take an attack of opportunity, you're going to garner his attention. And Tracy could, but she took a partial defensive.
Damn.
Okay.
Do you want to? Do you want to take an attack of op as he passes by, Trace?
Is so
Yes.
my question.
You
Oh,
do.
wait, Tracy does. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Why does that sound shocking and scary?
Because you took a defensive, and it's a little scary. But go ahead, take your attack.
A little stitious.
Because I just feel like I'm the most equipped to defend against this
Sure, I
creature.
mean, that makes
so
sense.
I will, yes, do that.
It's gonna hit. You land 8 points of lethal damage, and he is no longer taunted to Ivan. As he takes this glancing blow from the side, you drill him for a significant amount of damage. It sleeks down the center of his right side, down to the hip, and you can see rich, hot blood steam from his side. You've cut open a vicious wound. He's bleeding. He stops just in front of Marian, and his body begins to turn. As you've garnered his attention, you split his focus from the taunt. Anju.
Hi. Chat says maybe they can't see the whole relevant portion of the map, perhaps.
I got you.
Oof. Okay, so what's the deal now that he's moved here and I'm in the trees? Can I still hit him?
You gotta give me perception. You're looking through tree line. He's technically got cover, so his AC has gone up.
But he's facing away from me. Can I sneak up behind him?
You're in a tree.
So I'd have to climb down.
You could
and
try to
then-
hop tree to tree if you'd like to do that.
What is that, acrobatics?
It's an acrobatics check, yeah.
Cats
So
are never
could I-
known for falling off of objects.
Hop tree to tree, and I'd be able to attack after that this turn.
If you break 16, and you will clear the 15 feet necessary, you're basically leaping from branch to branch, okay? You're being a Robin of Locksley over here.
It'd look cool as hell, though.
It's not the first. It wouldn't be the first time I've tried to do this. I jumped over those roofs that one time.
It's true. I believe.
My acrobatics ain't bad. So my options are acrobatics to stay in the trees.
Leap across,
or
take your
shoot-
shot, or jump down and then run and not get your shot.
Or take my shot from where I am and I have to get a good perception.
He's got cover, so he's going to have cover bonus. His AC is going to go up.
Don't I have something for that? No, I didn't take that feat.
Correct.
Okay, I think... Yeah, let's do it. Let's,
Give me an acrobatics.
Cool, we're gonna acrobatics to get... Come on, baby, I ain't got no luck rerolls. Please. 17?
You just broke it.
Let's
just
go.
broke it.
Cat-like reflexes.
The branch thins very quickly, and you take the leap. You hear it snap behind you as you send your body over to another rival branch.
Where roughly would I end up here?
Basically just above him.
Just above him, like here-ish?
Closer still. About right there.
Trying to shoot up his butt, bro?
Well, I can't move into the trees, Frost.
You're about 20 feet up.
And yes.
Take your shot. He doesn't know you're there.
Sneak attack. Yeah,
he doesn't know you're there.
So I've got sneak attack and...
You got to make your attack first. We can worry about the dice in just a sec.
Just standard attack.
Yep.
Alrighty, just click on short bow. No.
Are you rapid shotting?
I was gonna do rapid shot.
Okay, cool. So then go ahead and click rapid shot. All right. So you're denying him of his dex. So it's gonna go to.
This is a 12. New level thing. This is something I got in level up, y'all.
Okay.
Shoot, I get 2 attacks.
You succeed on both attacks as you loose both arrows. Go ahead and roll the 4d6 from sneak attack.
Look, if I accidentally kill him, I'm sorry. At any point during this. So 4d6 for sneak attack. Oops.
But yeah, we don't know how much health he has, do we?
That's a lot. That's 22 damage. That's 22 damage. That
Let's go.
You
on
just
the first.
Tell me where you position these. You remember you're firing from above. So where do you place these shots?
The only limbs I would have access to is the one hind quarter, right? That kind of hit him in the hip and the butt and the leg. I'm not trying to kill him. I'm trying to, right? Because he specifically wanted him alive.
Sure, yeah.
Shots are notoriously non-lethal.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him in his ham hock, cause his thigh, his butt, his his hindquarters, trying to make it so he can't walk so good.
Got it. You place these shots. They land in some of the most delicate and meaty of places. Nowhere there's plates. Nothing that would hinder his movement in this case. So you are able to place it in just the right location. He lets out a horrendous scream of, and he turns, splitting his focus between yourself and Sera.
Yeah, now I turn visible in the tree after doing that, right?
You do, in fact. Cain.
I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter.
Anju makes a yikes face and waves at Sera.
It's a DC 16.
Yeah.
For will, and if it goes through, they have to laugh uncontrollably for 4 rounds, and they can do a save every round. Yes.
You land your spell.
Visions of people stepping on rakes and getting hit in the face with pies. Rack his mind.
Is he considered non-threatened right now? Like now that if he's laughing and he's having a good time? Or is it not an emotional laughter?
It's not an emotional laughter. It's something that's coerced. It's a compulsion.
It's tickling.
It's manic laughter. He falls prone. He can take no actions while laughing, but is not considered helpless. After the spell ends, it can act normally. On the creature's next turn, it may attempt a new saving throw to end the effect. This is a full round action that does not provoke attacks of opportunity. If the save is successful, the effect ends. If not, the creature continues to laugh for the entire duration. A creature with an intelligence 2 or lower is not affected. And if they're a different type of creature than me, that it's a +4 for a bonus on the save because it doesn't understand your humor.
Correct.
But it seemed pretty sentient.
Ivan.
It seems like a guy who got turned into a guy.
Knock him out, Sera! Oh, you're right in front of me.
What does Ivan do?
Okay.
Genuinely fucking stumped because I feel like things are kind of taken care of right now. I mean, I guess I would continue my performance, but I would switch it over to inspire courage to make everybody a little bit better. They get a +1 morale bonus and they get +1 competence bonus on attack and stuff like that.
Attack and weapon damage, all of your bonuses. You essentially get a +1 to just about everything important.
Yeah. Now that the beast is on its back, it is time for you to take your attack.
It continues to command from the jungle itself. Do you move, Ivan?
Yeah, I'd move like right here just so that it more send down the line so all of everybody could be inspired by my amazing voice.
Sure. I like it. Sera?
Yes, I am going to attack. This thing doesn't look like it's like near death or anything, right?
Give me a heal check.
Okay, because I will do it non-lethally if...
Yeah, can we use false swipe?
You aren't certain how close to death this thing is with your roll. I mean, it's in the midst of like rearing up to make an attack and grab at some arrows that just kind of flinched into its back. So mid-scream, it starts laughing. It starts hideous laughing this.
Same.
I want to try to like knock it out. If I
You want to deal subdual, so non-lethal damage.
Yeah, non-lethal damage.
All right, you're going to pull your punch. It's going to be a subtract 4 from your attack.
But then do I get 1 from the
Correct.
Inspire?
Yes.
Okay, so it's like a -3 kind of thing.
So we subtract 3 from that. It's going to put you at 21. It's going to be enough to hit. How do you do this? You just walk up and punch him in the face? Like, describe it to me.
I take the hilt. Well, I take the hilt of my blade and just clock him in the head.
Okay. It's gonna, you know what, give me an acrobatics because you're gonna have to leap for this. I know it's not a strong suit for you, but you're gonna get a running leap.
He is prone.
It's the same round.
That helps.
It's the same round. He's not fallen yet.
Okay.
With a running leap, you're able to, how tall is Sera?
5'7".
Okay, yeah, maybe not like the temple, but you're gonna catch him like right in the jaw. As you hear that, you basically slobber knock him, right? Like you see the jaw, and as it starts to spin, you spittle and blood fly out of his mouth, and he falls prone right in front of Marian. Marian, give me a reflex, please.
I know exactly where that is, and I don't need help finding it at all, by the way. I do. That was serious. I didn't know.
You were able to roll just out of the way as he comes down, unconscious, bleeding out around you.
Yeah.
The arm swings up, and you narrowly dodge one of these back, like, blades that are sticking out of its shoulders, swinging down and slicing the tree in front of you, the nearest to you. If you had just been in that way, it would have cut through your robes and split you right down the center. Combat comes to a creech. Right here, it ceases. You have bested
Well done.
the beast. Now,
Good work, everybody.
That was sick.
the creature is still bleeding around you. The wound from its side that Sera had traced across its right side as it ran by was enough that it's still bleeding out. You know that if you don't treat it, it will die. He will die.
All of your potions that were given to us by him.
Oh, we're gonna use our potions on this thing.
I will also.
He said
little
if we
bit of magic.
drug it back, we'd also get a better reward.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
All right,
You're not far.
Patch it up and drag it back.
we will do that.
Okay, you're going to prevent him from dying by using the Cure Light Wounds. I need to know who is going to use a heal check and how are you going to mend his wound.
I'm stuck in a tree. Let's
I
say.
got a +3 to heal.
I have a +4.
So you said that I stabilized him slightly with the cure light wounds with the +5.
You're essentially filling the number, but he's still bleeding out. The number is slowly depleting from the wound.
Yeah, I mean we can all attempt a heal check, right?
You generally want to leave, like let someone lead the heal check, and then someone else is affording them assistance.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
Cain, I want to know how you heal.
A scout thing.
I mean, I would heat up a torch and cauterize it.
Wild. Okay, that is
fuck.
painful. I'm gonna give him a 4.
Unconscious. Fuck him.
He's also kind of a dick.
I'll give as he's doing that, I'll cast another cure light wounds if that's cool.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
Can the 5 of us drag this thing back? Is the question.
Just to, if he's gonna be taking damage, I want to give him a little bit more health back, you know. On a
1d8. So you're gonna do 2 of the cure lights. It's gonna be 2d8 plus 2. Okay, that's perfect. He near max. It was great. Great rolls. Easy peasy. So the skin itself is going to swell and pucker around. What are you heating a blade? Like, how are you cauterizing specifically?
I do have a sewing needle, but he's just fucking big. I let's see. Do I have does Anju has a dagger? I'm sure on him.
Yeah, I do. I have 3.
Yeah, I'll just I'll heat up a dagger and like just work my way down. You know, trying to. I'll have Sera or something like hold it together since she's strong, and then I'll just start.
Sure. Sera, it's
getting in there.
It's disgusting. The scent of burning hair and flesh as it's searing together. It's like spittling blood off of the blade onto your hands, your armor, somewhat even on both of you at this point. But
it's got to be done.
It's preventing the bleeding additionally. And after a few moments, you're able to do so. It's rough. This is not a pretty wound by any means, and you didn't exactly treat it for any kind of infection. You are in the middle of an indoor greenhouse/jungle. Small space of the wilds. So now I need to know.
Can I like tape a bedroll to him or something? Like I don't know, like to cover it. Do we have any like wine to pour over that shit when I'm done? Like,
is it something Cain would care about?
I mean,
I think this is enough.
Because he cares if the guy that is giving us the reward cares.
Sure.
So
I mean, he didn't
maybe if
say
we get back and he seems upset, then we can
fix it. Yes.
He didn't say he couldn't be dying.
Yes.
Let's just see what the guy says. I say we drag him back.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I, while you guys are like cauterizing or something, could I grab like maybe, is there like a big leaf that I could pour like cold water on and put it on his head?
Yeah, of course you can.
Cold compression.
You're so
yeah,
sweet.
like it's like a you know, I think this is probably the first person I've ever taken down, so I think I'd kind of feel bad.
You're giving our platinum to beggars and you know, and
she's naive. That's gonna bite her in the ass sometimes.
Sera, you ready to drag this thing with me, being the 2 strongest of the group?
I can help.
I was gonna say, I think Cain is now quite strong in his new form.
I mean,
but we should all. I mean, this thing's big enough. But yes, let's begin dragging it back.
Do you want me to just like guide the way or something?
We got rope.
I'll need strength checks.
So straw.
That's significant.
Oh.
We're so strong. Oh.
I mean,
Y'all
but
are
with our
weak.
powers
Hey,
combined.
hey, can we,
Amazing.
you know, hey chat,
Amazing.
hey, you're cute tonight, guys. You know that?
You know me.
I would really like to drag this ape back to the front of the dungeon.
I mean, he specifically said he would be impressed if we even managed it. I can just run up and tell him we got his ass.
Who knows?
Well, he said he'd know if he
It's
fell.
like, Walk 10 feet this way. Oh, we're so close.
Yeah, we got him. Hey.
With your combined strengths, your intuition, and it really is your combined strengths. Surprisingly, Marian is exhibiting the most skill at this.
Told you I was useful.
Wow.
You're able to, after a few minutes, drag the giant ape about 30 feet. You consider it a victory when his arm slings into the open view right in front of Vior. So I'm going to go ahead and move him.
Ta-da!
This is a big boy.
Job's done, sir. Lit him up twice.
Still breathing, just so.
I'm stuck. Sorry, I'm stuck in the woods. Okay, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm also stuck inside of the trees currently. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
As you begin to shift back and you explain to him, he says, I was watching. I saw exactly how everything went down.
And?
Be proud of yourselves. You didn't have to heal him. He would have been fine.
He was dying.
Well, that's why we're called Scouts Honor, since you asked.
Anju, please.
He looks to you, Mr. Freely. We're all dying. Nobody makes it out alive.
Yep.
Oh.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Philosophical.
Anyways, we did what you wanted.
Yes, we
What
did.
is our reward?
Now you can hear about the job that I have for you.
Great.
Cool.
Great.
All
Great.
ears.
He sits back down at the table in front of himself. Vior rummages in the satchel hanging on the back of the chair. I represent an element of the King's Citadel known as the Dark Lanterns. We perform certain intelligence-related duties for King Borinel. We need adventurers of skill and action who can bring a rogue agent back to us, alive, if possible. If you're willing to swear to keep secret what you're about to hear, I'll tell you more.
I swear.
Scouts Honor.
Yes, Scouts Honor. We
You
swear.
have our word.
With a sheepish smile. One of our best agents. And he pauses for a moment. This is your DM telling you. Break out your notepad, because you're about to get details.
Alrighty.
One of our best agents, by the name of Lucan Stellos, disappeared 2 days ago. A high-security vault that we maintain here in Sharn was compromised, and the powerful magic sword was stolen. Shortly before dawn this morning, Lucan was spotted leaving Sharn by the East Road. We want you to catch him and bring him and the sword back.
And you would prefer alive, but you said you didn't care a whole lot.
We would like to question him.
What
Now,
sort of magic sword?
I'll get there. Now, at the Dark Lanterns here, we're happy to pay you in a sum of 2,000 gold each to return Lucan alive, plus another 500 each if you recover the sword. If Lucan dies, we'll pay you 1,000 gold each for proof of his passing. Either way, we need Lucan back here, or dead so that he can no longer betray us. The price is non-negotiable. Let's just pretend that we haggled and you won, and these are the terms that we have arrived at. Oh, and there is one other complication. Based upon eyewitness accounts and the condition of the bodies left near the vault, Lucan appears to have gained power that he's never once exhibited previously. Are you still interested?
What kind of power?
Yeah, what's wrong with the bodies?
He begins to pull papers from his satchels and starts showing you guys pictures. The first of which he produces is Lucan Stellos. Let me see if I can... I cannot, because it's buried somewhere in my notes. Okay, so this is your target. This is the one Lucan Stellos.
Oh.
looks like Draco's dad from Harry Potter.
He does, which I
Yeah.
kind of love.
Or Witcher.
It's very much that in so many ways.
Does look like The Witcher.
I'm going to go through these details very quickly, so pay attention.
Oh,
This
boy.
is a picture of Lucan, done by one of our king's artists. Lucan is a human male, well trained in both combat and espionage. This is a picture of the black coach that he was last seen traveling upon as he passed through the East Gate.
Ooh, maybe we could steal his
Fancy.
ride.
Very elaborate,
Oh.
very expensive.
I love his ride.
Looking real goth.
He produces a series of papers.
Here are traveling papers that identify you as working for the King of Breland. Through House Vidalis, we've arranged to have maid-bred horses waiting for you in a stable near Eastgate. Consider them an additional payment. We'll settle with House Vidalis later. Oh, and here's your letter of credit. If you run into any unanticipated expenses, present it at any of House Kundrik Bank and you'll receive a cash advance. I would like to note a friendly warning. King Boranel does not like to see his gold spent frivolously. So save the letter of credit until it's really needed.
The sword.
Free money.
The sword is called the Soul Blade. It has a large ruby in its pommel. Our mages say that it radiates evil. So please, do be careful.
Oh.
We don't
wouldn't
know
anything about evil blades.
what Lucan's intentions are, but we do have a clue based on search of his living quarters. Based on some notes that he made, notes he thought he destroyed. We know that he's going to Trollenport. It's in Zilargo. The only other word that we're able to salvage from his notes was Krell. 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 We have no idea whom or what a Krell is. Now you know everything that I know. Lucan's got a head start of several hours. Do you have any questions before you leave?
What were those reward amounts again?
2,000 gold for him, alive. 500 if you bring back the sword. 1,000 if you bring him back dead.
Got it. 1,000.
And
That's each.
We bring him
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Okay.
You didn't tell me what he did to the bodies. What kind of power are we talking about?
Power. Well, we're not entirely sure, but we know that he's a bit of a master of disguise. He's vastly trained by multiple houses, even Thorani. He was able to command an otherwise loyal agent into opening the vault. He shrugged off attacks that would have brought down a normal man. He walked down the side of a tower just as you or I could walk across a room. It could be the sword, but he displayed some of these powers before he got his hands on it.
Okay.
Nothing we can't handle.
Okay.
I could take him solo, but I'll bring these guys along for the ride.
Is this some sort of vampire's blade?
If we're gonna return him here, is there a chance you could turn off your staircase maze? Just, save us a little time
Of course.
when we come back?
I will narrow the puzzle so that it's significantly easier. You may only ascend.
Thank you, sir.
Any other questions?
None that I can think of.
I remember, in this operation, you were acting as sort of interrogators here.
Yeah,
we have
like
to ask people to find us, or
If you feel like there might be anything pertinent still that you may gather from this man, he's not volunteering information, but you have to hunt for it.
so. This guy's been on the run for 2 years. You said?
No, hours. A few hours.
Oh, why did I
2
write
days.
2 years ago?
yeah, 2 hours
2 hours ago.
head start.
But no, Lucan Stellos disappeared 2 years ago.
He did, yes.
So, but he has. What does that mean? Like, so he had a 2 hour head start on us.
He had a 2-hour head start because he had
he
left
came
the
back.
vault. He came back and collected something from the vault. They believe that it was this blade.
Frostmourne.
Ah, I see.
This
Understood.
magical blade by the name of the Soul Blade.
Like a
With the large
Frostmourne,
ruby.
you know?
Ooh.
Yep.
Does he have any like friends, like close friends or family that you're aware of that might be useful in an interrogation sense?
Lucan has a sister, Grilsha, here in Sharn. We've been looking for her all morning and have yielded no results. After we had heard that he had been seen in Sharn, we've been seeking them both. We've not been able to track her down yet. She's a striking young woman with long red hair. As for enemies, you can start with anyone from the intelligence community. Other nations, criminal groups, the dragon-marked houses. Almost every group has some sort of intelligence network that it relies upon. And Lucan has interfered with them all. There are a lot of people who want him dead or working on their side.
What
Maybe
did you
has
say
to
the
know
sister's name was again? I missed it.
Grilsha.
Grilsha.
Grilsha. Grilsha.
Oh no, I heard it right. I just didn't think it was real. Cool.
I
I feel like, so this guy, this guy's a part of the Dark Lanterns, right?
By this guy, you mean Vior
The
or...
dude we're talking to right now.
Lucan was counterintelligence. He was superb at gaining the trust of enemy agents, figuring out who they worked for, and exposing entire networks of enemy spies. Not only have we now lost that expertise, but one of those spy networks may have turned Lucan against us. It's not so much that Lucan was a lantern, as much as he was a free agent.
I really want to ask him about Malgmore's connection to the Dark Lanterns, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I always feel like I'm 2 steps behind the lore that I should be keeping track of.
Are we mercenaries then?
You mean why don't I use our own agents?
That's right.
Lucan was trusted agent before all of this occurred. We have no way of knowing whether Lucan has allies within the Citadel, so I am afraid to send my own people. I'm the only member of the Dark Lanterns that I can immediately trust. Time is against us, so I've turned to you for help.
You said he can turn men's minds? Like he was able to control somebody to get them to let him in?
You could say that, yes.
I have a question.
Is he withholding information?
Are you asking if the CIA is withholding information from you? Yeah, he's definitely.
Yeah.
What's your question, Ivan?
Why do you have the Gorilla Man locked up?
He owed a debt. He refused to pay it. And he has a startling addiction. About 10 gold.
Can I pay his debt right now?
Of course you can. But it will not matter because it's for him. And, he points down, he's now paid his debt.
I have a follow-up question with that. If he had, per se, offered to work really hard to pay that debt, would you be mad at him, or would you just maybe let him go work off that debt? Just curious for no reason in particular.
That feels as if you have a very important reason in particular, and that's fine. If he offered to pay off his debts, and he actually tried, I would have accepted. Called our debts clean. But he did not try.
I was just curious. Thank you so much.
Don't think your witch works with them, Marian.
Look, it just, sometimes it's nice to crowdsource, I guess, what I should expect a little.
Oh, a lot of gold. This is a good start.
So we need to find this guy alive. Just, yeah.
1,000 alive, 2,000 dead.
In our business,
Reverse that.
Switch.
Other way around.
In
Other
our
way around.
business, information is the most valuable commodity. We need to know what he knows, what he's told, to and whom, and who he's working for now.
Otherwise, the same thing could happen again. Of course, dead is better than in any enemy hands.
Is there a time limit on this? If it takes us a couple days, is that going to be an issue?
I will presume that if I do not hear from you within the month, that you have fallen to his blade.
Great.
Spectacular. Thank you for your time.
You're a member of the Dark Lanterns, yes.
Last I checked, yes.
What does the name Malgmore mean to you?
The old cat. What about him?
Is he alive?
Is he alive?
If I told you yes, would it make a difference?
Perhaps not materially. No.
Oh. Now I know why he put your names forward. Your progeny. Yours child.
Anju rolls his eyes.
Grandchild. Great-grandchild. How old is that old bastard now?
I wouldn't know.
But you didn't deny it. It makes more sense why your name came to my ear.
I don't know. We shared a pretty nice cup of tea, so, could have been because of that.
So Malgmore's the one who recommended us to you to get the job done.
I had my ear bent to a series of miscreants that found their way into a forlorn house Thorani. Needed some assistance, and that they would pay off a debt.
Interesting.
If it had come from anyone else, I would not have heard. I would not have even considered it. But let's just say you don't climb into my line of work without owing a series of favors and having many owed to you as well. Debt's paid, old cat.
You know where he is?
No, I don't. Give me a sense motive.
I was about to ask.
I'm going to roll this. Don't be surprised by the number.
Jesus Christ.
You believe him?
Plus 18 to bluff is ridiculous.
What do you do? Been training his whole life for that lie.
Yeah. I don't even think I could have beaten that. Nope.
You can't?
No, I would max out at 30.
If you had a luck reroll, you could get to 30 and then it would come down to a desperation die, but you're really hoping for perfect rolls.
I mean, I have all of mine. Can I lend them?
Do you know anything about the Dreamer?
The dreamer. You mean, people dream.
No, the gnome with the tattoos. The Dream Breaker.
The dream breaker.
The Dream Breaker.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. It's history. Dead man.
House Thorani has him.
Dead man.
When you say House Thorani has him, where he's confident, where he's absolutely stoic in his resolve, you see one of the vials that he's playing with falls over and his attention falls on you. And it's sort of like that fear that Merry and Pippin had when they saw the eye of Sauron, like scanning. He's watching you with intent. The pause is remarkable.
Say what you said. Again. Clearer this time.
House Thorani has the Dreambreaker in their custody.
And you have proof of this.
We all saw it
We brought him
With our
back
eyes.
ourselves.
Should we be telling him all this, Cain?
You guys felt
There's
the
nothing
amount of
we can
imagery
do
by
to stop
Chris.
them.
We were
Someone else
coerced.
will have to help deal with it.
How did you end up in House Tharani to begin with?
Teleportation.
Do you know an agent, House Tharani?
Multiple.
Yes.
Can you acquire for me one of their stones, or daggers, or the means of entering into House Tharani?
What
Yes.
would you need that for?
Confirmation.
I've already given you this priceless knowledge for free.
It's
What?
words.
Why do you need?
Fine. Take it as words then.
Why do you need such strong confirmation about this? What's the urgency?
You're talking about someone historically who changed the entire landscape with his comrades.
If House Tharani was to have this individual, what would that mean to you and the world?
What do you think it means to suddenly have access to, historically, one of the most bloodthirsty and murderous individuals that have ever been known? Especially if you're trying to inform me that he might be alive, somehow after several thousand years.
What have you guys been doing? Oh my god.
Anju says, I'm not even really sure. It was a lot, though. It was a lot.
Tell
do any
you
of us
what,
know what the Dark Lanterns do? Have we even asked him, like, anything about that yet?
You said your name was Sera.
Yes.
If you can manufacture for me the means of entering House Tharani, I will get you the interview that you so desire with the one Maugmore.
And 40,000 gold.
I will
to pay off another
entertain.
debt.
I will entertain offers. But let's be realistic.
Thought you said you didn't know where he was.
Well, yeah. I guess you could say that the apple fell far enough from the tree that you can't discern truth from lies.
I may be able to get you to House Tharani, but I may have to go.
40,000 gold.
If that's unrealistic, we'd settle for a 21.4k.
We will not
Or,
settle.
even better, an immovable rod, a wand of magic missiles, and a ring of fisting.
Ring of Ram.
Yes.
What's the difference?
We don't talk about the after hours ring of fisting. It's a very different kind of instrument.
I mean, this is something that we can decide. So if we grant you access to House Tharani, then
That could be arranged, though I may need to go with you.
The most that I am willing to increase your amounts to would be an additional 2,000 gold per.
That's a start.
A start.
good math.
It's a final.
I think we
No,
can
it is
work-
not.
And what grounds do you have to offer, Ivan Freely? What more do you think that this information is worth more than the amount that I've
Apparently
offered?
saving the whole fucking world, which means that we're worth a lot.
That does bring it up to 22,500. If you include the sword.
I didn't
We get him
intend
alive
this
with
to
the
be
sword.
extra
What we're
work for
worth.
us.
Or the information walks, and you will get
I
no
told you
access
the
to House
information-
Tharani.
So you'd like
that-
40,000 gold. Very well.
Yes.
I will compensate you 40,000 gold under the guise that you break back into House Tharani. Filch the gnome. Bring him back to me alive.
Oh,
Done.
done. Are you insane, Ivan? We're not doing that. We can't do that.
I told him this so that they would handle it so that we would have more free time. to
You
try
can
and
do
then put a band-aid on it. Who knows what they're doing with him, what they
I might be
intend,
able
or
to.
even if they can
We're
deal with him
not
themselves.
sneaking into a house of assassins to claim their
Who
prisoner.
said anything about sneaking?
Well, Sera, I believe that you now have your hands full. And
We
Cain,
do.
sounds like your free time has been suddenly removed.
Let's go find your sword guy first.
Yes.
We'll handle
Let's
other things.
work on
So
that.
we've established the conditions for the good ending. It's a lot. Okay, so if we give you access to House Thorani, and we bring you the gnome, and we bring back Lucan and the sword,
Yep.
then we will be. You'll arrange a meeting with Malgmore. You will give us 22.5K.
You'll get 40,000 gold.
Why do we
the
keep trying to lower
40,000.
it on ourselves? I really don't understand this.
No, well, I was thinking
trying to
of the
get
number
less
before
work
that.
for us.
The 40K is if we bring back the Dreambreaker. If we don't bring back the Dreambreaker, we get 22.5. Because it's 500
Correct.
each
But you
for
still
the
have to.
sword.
You will still have to
Get
bring
him
back.
alive.
You'll still have to bring back
Alive.
the means to get into House Thorani.
We're gonna need to make a spreadsheet.
Yeah, start sweet
a lot.
talking Cohen.
Jeez, this is.
I don't think we need a fucking spreadsheet because I can just.
I
do this
think we
myself.
should just focus on the job that he gave us.
Time
to, get
to let the
blade.
demon out.
What?
This is.
I'm gonna let you know right now. I've ran this particular game at least a dozen times, and nobody has ever tried going toe to toe with this guy. Like, I see your paltry 20,000 gold that could start a hamlet. I want fucking 40,000. How do you feel about that?
Holy shit.
Yeah, well, I'm not your average player, bub.
True.
We also, our party has connections, whether we like it or not.
We have connections, yes, but we're not using them.
Yeah.
Anju's just
Be
been
about-
writing down all the different
Be-
permutations of how much the rewards and like. Okay, if we get that, no, that's this much. How much for the sword? 500. Okay.
All right. Can we please just get this done? Find this Lucan, whatever.
Are you gonna change him back? He's gesturing to the.
He shrugs.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick anyway.
I like your style, Malik.
Let's table this.
No, you
for
haven't
now.
changed that much, Cain.
Be on with
Respect it.
yourselves.
That
We'll
hurts.
talk more about this
It was.
as you arrive.
I respect
with success.
And we're gonna table this here because you guys open up all kinds of plot threads. You you just made
I
all
felt like-
kinds of work.
Well, I felt like I had to ask.
My
We're,
bad.
we're not.
How's
we don't
this, bub?
have
That was
to
great.
do that.
What if we split up 5 ways and then
Like a guy
all
that would
tackle
care.
one branch of the tasks? I really think it's fine.
I could have extorted him probably for more. If I would have been like, "Hey, you heard of this guy? What are you willing to pay for information?" I said I was just like, "Hey, go get him. He's over there." I was trying to make less work for us and make it where 2 people were trying to like stop that. Dude.
Frost was like,
keep him
you could have
contained.
got even more work out of me.
Oh my
But
god.
the payment is huge. You're right. It's the good ending, the really good ending. Okay.
We're gonna start up our own tavern.
Okay.
Get that much gold, guys.
All right.
Fuck
Well,
Miriam.
that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Thank you guys for playing episode 2. That was a hell of a way to handle things. I'm impressed. A little disgusted that I didn't see it going that direction, but I'm happy it went there. So, thank you guys again for
Get
playing.
laughed on.
I'll give you your opportunities here to shout yourselves out. So let's go to Cain, my man. Tell us about you. What are you doing? Where can we find you?
Hey, yeah, I'm CobaltStreak. I play video games, indie stuff, doing an Isaac Deathless playthrough. I'm PBing and like one more character, so that's cool. And then I've been playing some weird stuff like Me Side, and I checked out Haste, and we just check out indie games and have a good time.
Cool.
Pretty much every day, and I'm on Mondays. Here I am.
We like that. I'm going to go instead now to the bottom right. We're going to hit Anju. Tell us about you. What are you doing? Where can we find you?
Hi, I'm BenBriggs. You can find me at twitch.tv/benbriggslive. where I am currently live. I run a little company called Tiny Waves. I remix video game music. I make electronic music. I'm a singer-songwriter, musician by trade, community father by happenstance, and I'm just happy to be here.
Perfect.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, man.
Come hang out. We keep it 100 in our chat, so.
Perfect. I'm going to bounce back to the bottom left. Ivan Freely Frost, when you're not causing absolute mayhem.
Yo. Yeah, I also play a lot of indie games. I'm really excited about Slay the Spire 2 coming out later this year. And I've also been diving a little bit more into IRL content lately. I'm very excited about that.
I hope to one day be interviewed by you on the street.
Hell yeah. I'll ask you how many bodies you've slept with or something. I don't know what the hell they ask.
Don't say it like that.
Living bodies.
Yeah, not my kink. Not my kink. Not my kink.
Oh, perfect.
That's crazy.
Marian, tell us about you, Squid. What are you doing? Where can we find you?
The name's Squidinkidink. Stream a lot. I'm actually doing a subathon basically the end of this week, Wednesday through Saturday. So I'll be live like 24/7. So if you're bored, well, allegedly 24/7, it's going to be 12 hours and then VODs while I sleep. I only have so much stamina. I'm going to be honest here. But you know, it's a fun time. I make a lot of jokes. So yeah, maybe come over sometime if you want. No pressure.
We like this. All right, Sera, Tracy, tell us about you. What are you doing? Where can we find you?
Greetings, everybody. I'm Tracy, also known as Miss Match Tech, and I do tabletop stuff on twitch.tv/MagiRPG. I am currently taking a break from my World of Darkness games as they've all been wrapped up, and I am now getting to rest my brain. But on Fridays, I am going to be playing in a Warhammer 40k Wrath and Glory game, which I'm very excited about, and I get to just play and not have to run anything. So that's nice. And then also on Saturdays, Bub and I play Vampire, twitch.tv/pod by night. So that's also what I do.
Hell yeah. And yeah, that's the squad, guys. You should go follow them. Make sure you're checking out everything they do. They've been shouted out in chat several times, so go do that. They're awesome people. I endorse them fully. And if you're not there, I will find you. I will phone you in public, mostly. But you see what I do. I play video games. I tell stories. If you like it, hit the follow button. If you don't,